You just think that you thought that that shit was funny. We get the reference. The reference is you're saying that a man dressed up as a woman and now sounds like that because they're trying to bring their voice down to be feminine. We get the fucking reference. We understand why you said white chicks. We get that. Now let's move to the point where Lynn, um, East, and the rest of them don't understand transphobia and how transphobia affects black women, and denied that Beyonce that Michelle Obama suffered from transphobia. Also denied that when a black woman was unalived by a man because he thought that she was trans, that that was transphobia. Lynn, you don't know how transphobia affects black women? Do you need to read a book? Do we have to get you get you something about intersectionality? Bitch, you're a loser. Y'all bitches are losers. You guys sit around all day and talk about, oh yeah, we protect black women, we love black women, all we care about black women. The moment that a black woman disagrees with y'all, y'all go and attack them. You guys try to tear them down and you have an issue with them. And I've noticed also that every time that y'all have an issue, that person happens to be darker skinned too. You guys are a bunch of lighter skinned black women. And for some reason, everybody that y'all have an issue with are darker skinned black women. I don't know how that's possible that everybody that y'all have an issue with is darker skinned black women, but there's a pattern. Y'all might want to fix that. Y'all might want to look at that. Because Lynn, you're the same raggedy bitch that came to me and literally tried to sit there and apologize to me because when I called out public, you yourself said, oh, I couldn't hear you because, like I'm a light skinned black woman and I just didn't understand colorism at that time. Please. Lynn, you're fucking dumb. We know Beyonce is light skinned. Are you stupid? I said everybody that y'all have an issue with is a darker skinned black woman. I need y'all to listen. Lynn, I didn't make that up, ho. I didn't make it up. It happened. I didn't make it up. Matter of fact, I know people that saw it happen. Nobody made that up. Y'all literally sat there and said that to me. Y'all literally sat there and said that to me. And you guys sat there also and was upset with this other light-skinned bitch because she was supposedly colorist too. All you hoes were colorists together. Hi, Rapunzel. Y'all sat around and were colorists together. Didn't understand shit what the fuck was going on. Then y'all left public. Y'all literally left public because the nigga didn't want to hang out with y'all. Y'all were in his harem. A harem of a nigga that was fucking with a white woman. Hello? And got upset about that. Y'all are some dense ass bitches.
Wait, sister, what happened?
Just dense and ridiculous.
Mm.
Um, Unfortunately, I have to continuously argue with a bunch of black women that are TERFs, and I don't know why that happens every single time. It's actually fucking scary. Like it's really weird how bad it is. But I went into this older lady's friend, this older lady's what's it called? Live or whatever. Kyla? I don't know who Kyla is.
Hello.
Hi, Kyla.
I was trying to read the prompt. I couldn't see it for real.
Oh, it just says that they're all TERFs and they all have issues with black women, with darker skinned black
Wait,
women.
I'm confused. Like, what is this about? Like, I see.
No, because I went into their space, right? I
Uh-huh.
went into their space or whatever, right? Because I saw that they were talking about DL Whisper, right? So I went into their space and I disagreed with their prompt, disagreed with them about DL Whisper protecting women or protecting DL men. And when I came in, they were already being very transphobic to another trans girl
Uh-huh.
that was up there, right? And that they were being very transphobic towards her. And so I went up because I disagreed with the homophobia and I also disagreed with DL Whisper or whatever, and was just saying that I felt like the DL Whisper is a weirdo and he doesn't protect women, etc. And also that us accepting his homophobia will literally turn around and affect women because crazy idea, but like homophobia is rooted in misogyny. So crazy concept. So their dense asses don't understand basic shit. So when I'm saying that yeah, we shouldn't support this person because the misogyny is going to come back and bite us in the ass. They're like, oh, you're trying to protect DL men. Hello? How did you even say that?
I feel like with the DL Whisperer doesn't even, to me, I feel like the DL Whisperer looks at black women as fodder. Like
That he does. He
fodder
doesn't
and
respect black
fodder
women.
in a manner in which we are not just only expendable, but this is another cash grab. And
It
it's like
is.
I don't know how we keep, I feel like the only reason that it's equitable, I feel like
Oh, hold on, Rapunzel, really quick. But Lynn, you're way too old to be trolling comments. I'm sure there's something you could be doing, such as working, taking care of your children, filing taxes, getting health care. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Like, making sure that your 401k is together because you only have 30 years, maybe max, before you have to retire and make sure that you can fucking live well until you die. So I think you have probably a lot of things that you should probably trying to be figuring out and putting your useful mind towards instead of trolling the comments like a bitter Betty. Be so
Okay.
fucking for real. You're way too fucking old for that.
I thought everybody already knew the deal. Whisperer only did that to because the young men didn't choose him. I thought people already understood that today.
That's what I thought
I
too.
thought the same thing, but it's just
I thought we
like
were all on the same
this
page.
is just the same old cash grab.
I thought he
Like
was just pandering to straight women because
He is.
straight. I thought he was pandering to straight homophobic women to be exact.
That's and
that's
look,
exactly
I
it.
thought that's
exactly
what
what
it
happened.
was. Like I thought everybody knew that he don't know what the fuck he be talking about for
Because
real.
he just reinforces a lot of black women's ideal behind, like he just reinforces like the aspect of homophobia and his own internalized homophobia and everything that they're in. Now, I'm looking at the prompt and it says, how is it that you only have energy for dark-skinned black women?
I wondered about that too, because if you look on their pages, unfortunately, all the people that tend to have an argument with and go back and forth with are darker skinned black women. But I'm just connecting dots. The other issue that Lynn supposedly, because these bitches are dense, the other issue that she had is that I said that transphobia affects black women. And
Well,
so these dumbasses are confused because they
I don't
obviously don't
see how
fucking
we
know.
don't. So, out of all these, you mean out of all of these progressive conversations that we have, we still don't recognize that?
No, they said it's misogynoir. I said, yeah, babes, the transphobia towards black women is misogynoir. You dumb bitches don't know what fucking words mean and how they work in the world.
Okay, how? Okay, what she's saying, it doesn't. But how
Yeah,
does it
because she's
not?
not smart.
Like
I thought it does
I'm
because
confused.
don't we as black women get mistaken for men all the time and put into a
All
masculine
the time.
role?
Because I'm gonna say it like this: the moment that a man
All the time.
proclaims you to be a man or thinks of you as such, you are going to be and or not just only subject but made privy to the same harm at the same level and the
Wait, can I
same
say,
rate.
sorry, Rapunzel, um, but East, you're actually very fucking weird because I don't like when bitches be acting slow and be acting like they don't know shit. East, you know exactly who the fuck I was. You knew that I went through all my different pages. You also know that I'm a dark skinned black woman, East. So I'm gonna need you to stop being fucking stupid and use that fucking brain of yours since you say that you're so fucking smart all the time and you love to try to word salad people, right? You knew that I was dark skinned black woman. We were literally in a Discord together. So you know I was a dark skinned black woman. And I continuously always say that I'm a dark skinned black woman on here. There's even, you could see, like, let's be so for real. You know that. So stop it. Len, you also know that because I continuously also say that I'm a dark skinned black woman. I hate that y'all be gaslighting and y'all might be able to do that shit with other people, but that mean girl light skin, like, oh, we're cute together, that shit don't work around here. So unless you dumb bitches are about to come up here and say what the fuck y'all were saying and cussing me the fuck out that y'all were the same way that y'all were cussing me out yesterday,
I mean, you can't
unless y'all about to
invite
come
them
up
up
here
here.
and do that, shut the fuck up in the comments because I hate when y'all do that. Because on your page, you are willing to cuss me the fuck out and call me all types of fucking names on your pages. But on this page, y'all can't come up here and say the same shit that y'all were saying before.
She's saying it's misogynoir. Okay, well transphobia can be wrapped
Girl,
up in it.
stuttering don't mean shit. I could stutter if I want to. What the fuck?
Transphobia can be wrapped up in that. So I'm confused. What are we saying? Like, I'm confused. Like,
East, shut the fuck up, East. Like, please,
if
if y'all
we
not
talk
gonna come
about
up
these, if
here
we talk
and
about these
talk the shit that y'all are
concepts,
talking, shut up in the comments.
if we talk about
It's
these
weird.
concepts all the time, like if we have these like round, because like some of y'all from what I've seen, these are day in and day out conversations. So
They know that.
I'm not
They know that. But they be
understanding.
picking and choosing. They pick and choose. Because they know that. They know when a black woman is called a man that people are being transphobic. They know that. They know when Michelle Obama was almost when Michelle Obama they wanted to literally vagina check that lady and say that wasn't able to have children
I wouldn't
and
even
she couldn't
call it
have children
I
because she was
wouldn't
a
even call
man.
it transphobia. I would say it's very transmissic. Black women don't look like people of
But come
assignment.
on.
So when Jess Hilarious was pregnant, they were
Wait,
saying
hold
that
on a second. Wait, Rapunzel, please. East, I don't like when y'all do this whole like mean girl thing. Like, hold on, I thought we were gonna be besties. I'm gonna cry. Like, I really don't like when y'all do mean girl stuff like that. Cause that's so like high schooly and so childish and so very much like this whole like light skin bet like that shit. Like, it's very fucking weird. That's very like I don't like that mean girl shit. It's very corny and it's unbecoming.
Mm. I will go speak from my experience. She said that black women don't look like women, look like men, people assigned male at birth. I'm gonna speak from my experience with that little whole, transphobia affects black women because I am a black girl and I am very muscular. Always been naturally muscular in gymnastics and stuff. So I have a muscular build, like a boy almost. I cannot count how many times a man has said, "Oh," like jokingly said, "Oh, we gotta check to see if you're a boy. We gotta
East
check to see if
goes
you're a
like
boy."
okay, East, you have a great night, hun. I
No,
hope you
baby.
wake up
No,
on the
baby.
right side of
I
the
got
bed
muscles like a
tomorrow.
boy.
no,
Like,
like,
you're a fucking
but this is
weirdo.
my thing. Like and actually, this is a story that I love to bring
And
up.
oh wait, sorry, but Rapunzel, I'm gonna continue to push the light skin, the colorism thing, Lynn, because it is colorism. It is colorism when y'all continue to have an issue with darker skinned black women. That is colorism, right? And when you guys know that it is, you guys know that you bitches are light skinned, and I continue to, and y'all knew that I was darker skinned. That is colorism. The same way that y'all could sit around and say that somebody is anti-black woman because they don't agree with you is the same way that I can say that shit is fucking colorism. And the same way that y'all went up on the live, matter of fact, y'all, Rapunzel, y'all, you guys were on your live, and cussed me the fuck out. And I hate when y'all do that because y'all do that often. Y'all will cuss niggas out and go crazy on people on your spaces. But when they say, okay, come over here and we could have that same discussion, y'all could say the same shit that y'all said on your lives. All of a sudden now, oh, we can't touch that. All of a sudden now we can't do that. Huh? How that work?
At this point, I don't even know what at this point bring her up because I just feel like
I've been bringing the dumb bitch up. I've been bringing
I
her up.
think she
But now
blocked you.
we want to block, etc. Because that shit is weird. Like you guys cuss people out and drag people. But when they said, okay, cool, let's get into it. Now we too old for that. Now we too grown for that. Now we old. Now we gotta take the high road. That was yesterday.
But she was
Okay,
like,
well
"Oh,
today's
all
today.
humans have muscles." I would think she like when I say
She
I
dumb.
did sports.
Duh.
She don't understand that when I said I did sports, that I have like okay. So for
You
example,
like
girls that run
gymnastics is
track.
upper body strength.
Yes,
Like
I
you
have
guys have
like
broader
real good upper
shoulders.
body. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
broad shoulders and shit. So if I I don't slimmed out a lot. Like I don't have as much muscle. But when I was younger, oh, I was real muscular, 6 pack, all that. Like you probably would have thought I was a boy because I didn't have a chest, but I looked like a girl. So yes, I got mistaken for a boy. So yes, transphobia does affect black women. Because why would you wouldn't say that to the little white girl? You would say that to the little light skinned girl.
Oh, this is the way, right? Because we sitting because
So she'll come up here and
we don't know who I am though.
be fucking whispering.
We don't know who I am, but we have a full understanding of who I was, and I'm always up there. I'm always talking shit, da da da. But we don't know who I am.
Talking fast, speeding
So that's
through
okay.
shit, reading motherfucking notes. Always trying to sound smarter, and she's the dummy.
Is she live right now?
No, this is a video that I took.
Other motherfuckers. You the best ally in the business, bitch. You will go against your own better judgment and your own needs to spin this narrative around this app and get your shit off. Because you like to argue with women. You want to down talk women. You want to be the smartest motherfucker in the room with women. But you can't do that shit with the males. Because not only if you be transphobic with them, they might slap your motherfucking ass. But you think you got to turn with us. That's the misogyny that's going on. Every time women are allies for the trans community, they are going to disrespect. Hold on. They are going to disrespect women to do it. It ain't never respectful. It's always going to be disrespectful and dehumanizing. Because like she said, transphobia is the issue. If we can correct transphobia, everything will go away. It's a fucking lie. That's not the issue.
Mind you, I never said that
Okay,
if
can
you
you
correct
bring this man
transphobia.
up named Malali? I think that's how you said.
Hi, Harmony.
He just said
I never said transphobia is gonna fix things. I never said none of that shit. These bitches are just dumb.
this man literally said. He said, "Is dark skin more masculine or not?"
That's
Did he?
crazy.
Did he say
Wow.
like what? And he's
Harmony, you heard that?
Beyonce, tell me why. I'm talking to the real Beyonce, y'all. But Beyonce, listen.
Wait, Harmony, what skin tone am I? Even though I changed all my things.
You're a dark skinned woman.
Okay, because now we pretended that they didn't know that I was a dark skinned woman.
Everyone knows you're a dark skinned woman. Like, you're haram, okay? Like, we know who you are. Everybody on this app knows, and those are public's personal pick-me's, so they know who you are.
No, they're the rejected ones.
That is true. That is true.
They were rejected. Because didn't they come back, Harmony, when we called out public multiple times, right?
Mhm.
Didn't they come back and was like, oh, we couldn't see it because it was our colorism. We couldn't see it. We
Wow.
couldn't see what you had to say.
Wow.
Girl, shut
Hey,
up.
Harmony. Hey, Rapunzel. No, so I blocked her. Like, so me and Lynn had reached out and was like apologizing, and we had made up or whatever because of the whole thing with all that shit that happened. Excuse me, and how she didn't like believe me or whatever. But me and Drika, we never talked, and like, but I unblocked her or whatever. But when I saw this prompt, and what if you know what the DL Whisper has been doing, there is no need to even make a prompt like this. And I sat and I listened for like a minute, and I was like, actually, absolutely not. This man has been harassing trans women, driving by their houses, threatening them, making up lies about Dominique Morgan's record, like her.
Not even just trans women, but he's all, but because like they're all like they're so anti. They're like, oh no, we care about cis black women, but he's been harassing cis black women too.
Yeah, anybody that supports them, right? But he's literally driven by their houses on video and has grifted black women, you dummies, for over 11K with that weird ass GoFundMe.
But that's why I
And you
said,
bitches coming online making a prompt like this, but saying that you stand for trans people, bitch, you're pan. You just like to fuck trans people, is what it's given.
Hold on, because I got you right here. Because I'm gonna confirm that you are correct.
Trans attracted. You tokenize trans people, bitch.
who
That's
was
what you're
that?
doing.
But no,
That's
but not
Drika, the
just,
same person.
but not just only that. But what I was saying was, I feel like in this conversation, I feel like when do y'all when?
Ooh, she got snapped.
Oh, okay.
Now
I'm
she got
sorry.
smashed
You
too,
I'm
gotta use
sorry.
baby.
that bold hold.
I'm sorry. But when do y'all? Like I said, this has got to be the oldest cash grab in the book. Like, when do we realize that we get used as, how many times do we have to be used as fodder to the slaughter? Like, how many times do we have to be slain? And I just don't, I for the life of me, it kind of just, it gets to me how y'all fall for it every time. We have these roundtable talks about misogyny, misogynoir, and all of these different concepts, and y'all are still perpetuating the very things that come out of it. Like, I'm confused. And I really feel like colorism does play an aspect in it. Because when we talk about who transphobia and transmisia affects the most, it would be dark-skinned Black women. Because y'all are light-skinned Black women, y'all understand the privilege that's there. And every time this conversation is had, y'all like to denote the voices of dark-skinned Black women and experiences that thereof. So again, I would even go as further to say that I wouldn't even call it transphobia anymore. Maybe transmisia, but not transphobia. And I mean, like I
Oh, you
said,
just taught me something. I looked it up. Thank you. I didn't know that existed.
yeah, transmisia is not transphobia anymore. Like, it's transmisia. A lot of y'all are transmisic. And so,
Now, we're gonna have to get them to understand transphobic first.
well, I know they understand transphobic, because that's the first thing that they holler about, is that we're not transphobic. Well, no, okay, well, so then let's take it a step further. A lot of y'all are transmisic, and it shows. And so it's like I said, y'all don't even have to, a lot of the times y'all love to do that agree to disagree bullshit. And all that tells me is that you just don't want to feel like the stupid bitch in the room. Being dark skinned is different than being trans. Yes, I can understand that being dark skinned is different from being trans. However, we're not going. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
That shit is crazy to me because my thing about that is my thing about that too is that like I didn't even say that that black women are the only people that suffer from transphobia or transphobias. We have to fix transphobia in order to fix everything else. All I said, Harmony, was that we shouldn't be listening to this man because his homophobia is going to turn around and harm us all over. It's going to end up ricocheting back at us. And the same way that us supporting transphobia is going to ricochet right back at us because it's rooted in misogyny and we shouldn't be okay with
Right.
misogyny. And so like they got mad at me. It was like, you're saying black women look like men and da da da. And it's like, bro, be like stop it. Like literally they wanted to vagina check Michelle Obama to prove that she had
Right.
a vagina and to have children.
Serena Williams, like calling her a
Like
man. Sierra calling her a man, right? These are all Black women who are dark skinned. Now, Sierra's not, she's still considered dark skinned, period. Now,
really, I be thinking she light skinned, but I
you
don't
think she
care.
like, okay,
Yeah,
I
but
think,
it's because of her face or structure and like and
yeah,
stuff. But
the
yeah,
featureism, yes. Um, but the thing is this, like, even if you said nobody is free until Black trans people are free, you wouldn't be wrong because they are the most marginalized, even within the Black community. So why is there pushback on that? Why is there
they
pushback?
they don't know what the fuck they went and then they went into a homophobic and transphobic tirade talking to about a person that came up there and was like, oh, you need to go tuck and that y'all look like you need to go tuck. What do they say about the white chicks? Y'all over here sounding like white chicks and
Wow.
scraping off your Adam's apples and stuff. And so I was like, okay, well that's homophobic and transphobic. Then another person came
Then
up
you're
and was like,
anti-Black,
oh,
Kayla. you're,
they came
sorry.
they came up, another person came up and was defending me and they were like, oh, did you clean yourself? I don't want you to make a full mess all over here, like assuming that they were gay. Like
What?
I kid you not, Harmony. I kid you not. It was disgusting the things that I was hearing. And so like then they were saying that Tara said that uh Tara said that DL men give women different diseases than women do, and then I asked
That's not true.
what are those diseases, and the comments was talking about it's HIV because they play in you know what.
Wow. So why in 2026 we are still being that H-phobic that we believe that the G community created that the three-letter word?
As if
What are
we're
we
not gonna,
Like,
talking about?
the thing about it is y'all getting
as if we're not
HIV.
gonna act like HIV was not biological warfare, and that
Literally.
actually fun fact, the CIA sent a white man into several black communities to infect as many people as he possibly could. We still have the records of this.
Wow.
Even if that's not even with that though, but a lot of you bitches are getting HIV because your niggas have a bunch of baby mamas.
Literally.
Okay.
Not just only that, but did
And
we
they don't
forget
get
about
checked.
BV? Did we forget about BV? Did y'all
That's
forget
Like
about that?
like
literally
that's what's really happening is you bitches are having sex with the same man.
with these dirty D community D
It's not
ninjas.
another man that's giving it to him, babe.
Like
Like
The
for
research doesn't show
real.
that.
like just because he doesn't like you for real, not enough to cheat on you, doesn't mean that he's DL. He's just an ain't shit nigga.
He just does not like you. Like
Right.
I
And some
guess
of them niggas do be liking you
Right.
and
like
still be cheating.
Right. That's true. That is true.
And
But the
still
thing
be
is
doing
this,
shit.
let me address Kayla because she's private. She's not probably going to come up here. There are black trans people. There are black people who are queer. When you say that I going to stand for black women, we can check people for disrespecting black women, but I'm not fighting for other communities though. Do you not know what intersectionality is? A black woman, Kimberly Crenshaw, created intersectional feminism to include trans women because all of this shit is socially constructed to oppress us as people. So by you saying that you can keep sharing the live, Joy, share it to the cows come home, to whoever you're sharing it to. Why don't y'all tap her screen too? Let's really wake it up. Y'all want to stand on your T-phobia and stand on being H-phobic because you think that's going to make you just have a little much more privilege, which you're not. Trans women are women, period. The DL
Oh,
whisperer is harmful to women, period, whether they're
this is
trans or not.
this is what Drika said that, and they're not homophobic or transphobic. This is what Drika said towards a black
Bitch, are
a
you
black
even white, Black Joy?
here. Oh, let me take off this
I'm
background.
sorry. Maybe you just caught it straight, girl. They all just pissed me. I'm sorry, Joy. I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
Okay,
Let me read
this
that.
is this is Drika, and watch the comments. Okay.
But Kirby, you so eager to talk. Did you clean yourself out? You ain't gonna make.
Wow.
Look, you gotta go clean, come back. You ain't gonna make a mess up here, huh? I don't want you making a mess up here. Real quick. So I got a question. No. I got a question. No. Hold on. You gonna say something else?
You heard that?
What
Mind
the
you,
fuck?
this person didn't do nothing to them. Okay, because that's another thing that happened on another when another person came up, they attacked that person, and then that person went and said right back to them their stuff, right? Which I'm not saying either person was right or wrong. What I'm saying is, if you're going to attack somebody based on their community and their identity, and then be shocked when they turn around and say, "Okay, bitch, well, let's have it."
Right. Now you upset when the rabbit got the pee pill? What are we talking
Now we want to
about?
scream misogyny. Now we want to scream, how dare you?
But
Huh?
that is a wild that she's talking about. I don't want no mess up here. You like trans people. You're trans attracted. So you just like those white people that just like to
Mm-hmm.
fucking suck on black people. That's who you are,
Yup.
bitch.
That's them. That's what.
We all understand the propaganda. A lot of black women been on that
Here come
side.
Tara,
They like
dumbass.
it.
Tara just be talking, child.
We
Don't be
familiar
making
with them.
sense.
Sarah and that thick tongue need to shut the fuck up.
Like, you just be hitting the roof of her mouth.
Let my mom finish. Let her finish. To see and say that transphobia, only black women experience transphobia.
What did Black Mamba say?
The whole propaganda
Oh, I'm
society
sorry,
see.
but like, East was being real fucking weird in the comments because she was like, "Oh, not they going after my Beyonce being fucking weird," and that's why I had to get back at her like, "Bitch, they could never." What are we talking about? Because I know that whole Mean Girl shit.
She is such
That
a
they
follower, and she has no
such a
personality. She don't know
follower
who she is. She ain't got no foundations about her. Bitch, you just want to be included in anything.
included, and when she couldn't find
What
one
a
friend, she had to jump
loser.
to the other friends because y'all were arguing back and forth, and then you ditched the people that were supporting you and were backing you for some bitches that weren't
And now
weren't
she's a
fucking with
Publix
you.
ass like she was in the beginning. But
Oh, she
like,
is.
yes, all those bitches
Oh,
left.
that's why they back at it.
Like, stop. She be
Cause
floating all over
why
trying
she
to find a
comment?
home.
Why she comment? Damn, Haram, I thought we were besties. I'm gonna cry. I had to cuss her dumb ass out because don't do that mean girl shit with me.
Yeah,
Y'all
she
are
really
too
be
old.
playing the field. She's so fake and too old, too miserable.
Too
Y'all come
old.
online to bully other women who disagree with y'all. Y'all come online to bully the rainbow community. But meanwhile, you want to fuck on trans people. Drink it, bitch. Get it together. That's why I
Get
just
it
was like,
together.
I'm not even going to entertain this and request up because I already know what's going to turn into. But you literally fuck on trans people.
Like real bad.
It's fucking crazy. That shit is fucking insane. Damn. Yeah, I agree, but it was like she was pretty much trying to put the blame right back on women. I didn't like
Just
that.
a bunch
We
of
get blamed for
dummies.
everything. I know, we always get blamed for shit, and it's not fair at all. She was. Go ahead, King. Go ahead, King. Hold on. King gotta go, and then Kai gotta go. I'm just curious. So thank you. So first off, Beyonce, thank you because you did an amazing job. Secondly, I wanna ask a question. I wanna ask
Look
a
at them.
question.
Then they be haters.
Do you guys have the same respect to females that transition to males, or is it only when males transition to females? You've been up here already to keep doing the female thing. No, and I think you're doing the female stuff because you're trying to dehumanize it. No, hold on, King, I'm going to answer. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm going to answer. You first. I'm gonna give you a courtesy because I see you fucked up in the brain. You another slug brain bitch. Ain't nobody fucked up. I'm gonna give you an answer. Shut up. So I said it just a few minutes ago, and you was in here when I said it. The issue, first of all, the issue with the women who transition to men, that should be a male conversation. That's what men need to be talking about. And we're still talking. Hold on, you don't want me to answer. That's what men supposed to be talking about. Answer. Hold on. Doing exactly what you. No. Doing exactly. I'm going to say it. That's what men supposed to be responding to. But I have addressed trans men on this panel because the one thing that trans men do is they also blame and interfere with women's business because they don't respect women. So they also come over here and cause hell with us. They don't argue with men. They argue with women. Trans men. Wait. Hold on. Let her finish. It's not even that serious. It's not that serious. No, but. Oh, no, but just let her finish. Okay, then just sit in the comments. She's not getting a chance to speak. Okay, just sit in the comments until it's time for your turn. That's it. So, like I said earlier, and this the thing, I made it very clear. And Beyonce ain't say shit, but be an agent of chaos like she always is. Because, like I said, she's not going to disrespect trans women, but she's going to disrespect women. And she think that that's a part of her allyship. She think that is like her sticking it to the females is what allyship look like. When even if she thought that there was a misunderstanding, she should extend the same empathy that she has for trans women males that she has for them. She should extend it to us. Because even if we are missing the mark or whatever, y'all gotta tap the screen. Because I got the fucking puzzle. But my point is, I already said I'm gonna restate it.
You see how she was like, "Oh, you should have had some form of empathy." Where was the empathy when I was explaining myself? You were interrupting me,
They are selective.
and then calling me bitch, saying that I need to go suck a trans woman's dick and
What
all this
the
other stuff.
fuck?
Where was that
You
empathy?
have that recorded? You need to post this stuff. These bitches are sick and their accounts need to be taken. And
Like
the thing is this, like, there is nuance when it comes to DL, man. I'm not defending anyone harming anyone, but the fact of the matter is, if there wasn't so much fucking shame to be gay or bi as men, there would be less DL men. Period.
that's what I was trying. I didn't even say it in those words. What I didn't even put the onus on women, because truly I
No, I'm not
do
even. Yeah, I'm
this
not
type of
even blaming women.
behavior.
I'm talking about in society. Period.
Right, right. And I wasn't even saying like, oh, as women we shouldn't be homophobic. I wasn't even saying that. All I said was him, he makes it to where men don't want to come out. And then he also makes it to where every single small thing that a man does is going to be attributed to being gay. That's going to make them more, that's going to make them more violent. It's not even, I'm not even saying anything about women. I'm saying him attributing things to femininity, and then that femininity leading to gayness is literally misogyny. Is going to turn around and hit us right where it's going to hit us. We're not going to benefit from this. There's
Literally.
absolutely no benefit.
How are y'all a bunch of black women talking about feminism, feminist that, but y'all are literally paying out your pocket for a man? I could never to support his
Oh,
fake
and
cause.
I wish I had this on video, because I didn't even get this on video, but earlier, way earlier before I came up, because I was just listening. I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? Earlier, Lynn, Drika, and was talking to this trans girl, and or trans woman, excuse me, because she wasn't a girl, but they were talking to her and was like, oh, were you a pretty gay boy, or like a trans, like a prettier trans woman? And so they were she was saying how, like, as a gay boy, and this is her words, not mine, but like as a gay boy, that men thought she was prettier, and that she was always like a pretty boy and always had like very like pretty features or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so like people would just like think that she was prettier then, or etc. And so like they were saying how like one of their cousins or somebody that they knew was a very pretty boy, and that when they transitioned, that they weren't as pretty, and that they should have just stayed a boy because they were at least hot. And I was
What
like,
the
oh,
hell?
what the fuck? And then they asked the girl, did you get more men as a gay boy or as a trans woman? I was like, oh. And then they were saying how, and then Lynn was talking about how her cousin was so ugly as a man, and then went as a woman, turned into a woman, supposedly, right? Turned into a woman, and should have been stayed as a man because at least he was a man.
What the
Wow.
fuck is going on? How are you talking about you're not T-phobic, but you're tokenizing your cousin? You're not T-phobic, you stand for all women, but y'all making panels like this in support of a nigga. He is still a man
And the thing
at
is,
the end of the day.
East was up there for the majority of this. The majority of this type of conversation. And then that's the shit that be pissing me off with East, because you sitting up there with the majority of that conversation, and you just chilling. You just thinking
He
shit is
has no
funny. And then you want to turn
backbone.
around. Yeah, then you want to turn around and be around other people and be like, no, we're not, I'm not this way. Girl, bye. Because if you're gonna sit there and listen to a bunch of people say, oh,
You're
you shouldn't
complicit.
transition based on how you look, that's weird.
You're complicit.
And
And then they got that racist Liz girl up there that just follows
oh,
them
Liz is a
around
fucking idiot.
like a wet dog that she is. Like, don't get me
Just
started.
an idiot over there talking like she just smoked 10 packs of cigarettes. Please shut up. Just an
Tobacco
idiot.
throat. Like, this is really sick. Yeah, that's why I just blocked automatic. Like, I'm like, this is not going to go anywhere. This is like a rage bait topic, but they really
Yeah,
believe in
they're
this shit.
and the other day I was on a live because they were xenophobic. They're really xenophobic too. And I was sitting there and I was just like, this
What
is
were they
interesting.
saying? Hold on
They were
now.
talking about the like immigrants, and they went like in on this Mexican dude and was like really went in on them. And the issue is that they were going back. That's the thing that I kind of got from last time too, is that the issue that I have with them is they go after somebody, and then the person responds, and they then want to play victim.
Yeah, that's their pattern. That is their
That's
pattern.
and that's the same thing that they did with the historian girl, or
The black
pretty,
historian,
the pretty historian,
pretty intellectual. She just
pretty
like them.
intellectual. She is just like them. But the beef that they had, Drika and Lynn were stalking the girl for months.
That's wild.
videotaping their lives for months. And then the girl was like, "You bitches are weird. What the
That's
fuck?"
weird.
And then they were like, "Oh,
That's
we're
weird as
victims, we're
fuck.
victims." And it's like, how do you have screen recordings of me 4 months ago when we were cool? Hours. You're a weirdo. Y'all don't have
Listen,
time.
you can't be you can't be a feminist and say you're for all women if you're gonna be transphobic. This whole motherfucking life is stupid, ignorant,
Mm-hmm.
anti-black. How the fuck are you trans attracted
Yep.
and fucking on trans people, but you
Very much. Oh, here's this raggedy bitch. Because this one is a dummy, too.
oh,
This Lynn Ace the Menace. This one is a weirdo, also.
Haram, my cousin is ugly.
that is
Why
wild,
you
man.
bring up my ugly cousin?
You bitches are dumb. So this is the other part.
The two things that's common about trans men and trans women.
But
Trans women
Haram,
are
why you bring up my cousin?
we'll never have a conversation about
He
men not being
is
the only ones who have
ugly.
penises, and trans women. I mean,
Y'all gotta see
trans
how
men arguing with
ridiculous
us
you are.
and saying that we not the only ones that we not the only ones who have vaginas, and that's the issue. All the conversation comes over here. Every
Crashing out
issue
for no
amongst
reason.
the trans
Oh, wait, I wanted
community
to
is
actually.
directed at women. All the heat is directed.
I wanted to show you Harmony a piece. Matter of fact, I wanted to show you one of the pieces where they start going after this other person, the your yo man, whatever they're called, going after that person too. But they're
So,
not
did you get the
transphobic
story straight?
That's wild.
or homophobic.
That's
Did
wild. And during Black
Haram?
History Month, like Marsha P. Johnson doesn't exist. That's wild. Like
During
Black
Black
queer
History
people
Month.
didn't lead civil rights movement. That's wild. Like
Haram, did
y'all are
you get
so
the
fucking
story straight,
backwards.
or you gonna
That's
compete a
so
lie?
backwards. I don't have to get the story straight. I blocked Rick as soon as I saw that prompt, baby, because that shit is wild. That shit is wildly
Yeah.
disrespectful to
Well,
Black people, period, and
well,
very transphobic. The DL Whisperer has literally been stalking Black trans women, recording
right.
their houses and everything. He is not a victim. He is
Nobody said
playing.
he
He
was,
is playing
Harmony.
cis
And y'all
Black
not
women
victims
in y'all
either.
faces, and y'all are donating to that
Harmony.
nigga. Like, please
Harmony,
stop.
nobody said he was a victim. That's not the purpose of the live.
And
No,
y'all
you're
not
right,
victims
Mr.
either.
Moscato. You're absolutely right. But
The purpose of the
Oh,
live
why not
was
just go
not
to
to
the
talk
live if you want to talk about the topic?
Sarah,
protect
don't fucking talk to me.
hold on. The
You thick
purpose of
tongued
the
bitch.
live
Don't
was
fucking
not to
address me.
protect.
Oh, here's the other one.
Hold
Cause
on.
now,
The
cause now
purpose
I
of the
realized. Cause
live
now
is
they all
not to
got trying, so they
protect the
had to go find
DL
their person.
whisperer.
They
So
had
why
to.
you
They had to
That
find a
shit's
lying,
weird as
person.
fuck.
Haram?
Draco, shut up.
You could have literally
Haram,
went up
hold
to the
on,
live
hold
and had that
on, hold on, Sarah,
conversation.
hold on. Why
Shut
are you
up.
lying about the purpose of the live?
Shut up. The purpose of
No,
the live. The purpose of the live
no,
was for y'all to sit around and be victims
no, no,
and
no, no,
talk
no.
about
You're
Literally, that's
and
lying.
be
wild.
Okay,
anti-gay,
well,
transphobic, homophobic, etc. Because the entire live, you guys
bye.
were being homo. The entire
You
live, you guys were
bye,
homophobic and
bye.
transphobic. The entire live. We didn't just see your homophobia and transphobia. Okay,
So
Lynn.
you still mad? Why don't you just say that?
Tara, shut the fuck up.
Duh, bitch. You
Why
don't
you just
see?
say you was still mad?
Mad about what? Yeah, because
Like,
we should
duh,
be mad
ho. Like,
about
you don't like
transphobia.
what?
Duh. We should
Duh.
be mad about that.
Girl,
You
you wasn't
fake
even
feminist
there.
ass
You wasn't
bitch.
even
Duh.
You bitches
there.
are
You still
weird.
mad.
Like,
Tell us
Nobody want
how.
no
duh.
Tell us
fucking
why you
attention. You
mad.
bitches
Go
are dumb
ahead.
and dumber.
Like, duh.
Anti-black as fuck. How you fucking
No,
on
no,
trans
no. Go
people?
ahead
Harmony,
and tell us why
How
you
you fucking
mad.
on trans people?
Harmony,
You
when you gonna get your
transphobic
gum?
bitch.
When
No,
you gonna
you
get your
shut your high
receiving?
yellow
Well,
fat face ass, you pie face bitch.
no, when you
You
gonna get your
fucking
gum
Oh,
transphobic
fixed?
why
bitch.
you mad
You shut
though?
the fuck
Go
up.
ahead.
You pick me
You
ass feminist
dirty
ass
bitch.
bitch. You fake all for
You're
women bitches.
dirty,
Shut the
Harmony.
fuck
You're
up.
dirty.
Your mama dirty bitch and she should have swallowed your ass.
Oh,
You just like those white bitches
you
fucking
wasn't
on
even here.
niggas
Why you
and
so
being
mad?
racist, you dirty bitches. Y'all some dirty fake feminist bitches. Y'all been that way. Fucking dusty bums.
Yeah, Lynn, I want all the attention, ho. Just like y'all gave me all the attention last night and was cussing niggas out. But y'all can't come
Being
around
colorist
until
towards haram and shit, you dumb bitches.
they can't do shit
Yes,
from
they
them.
can be anti-black,
I
Kayla.
can. I'm
You
gonna
can
continue to
be
fight for y'all.
anti-black.
A swollen gum bitch can't tell me shit.
Wait, she's
Oh,
cute though,
I'm
Drika.
beautiful, actually. You're
Wait,
mad
hold on.
because you
Not
fucking
the
on
She's
trans
swollen
people and you hate
gum.
them. You
Not
dirty
the not
wannabe
the
white
She's
fucking
mad,
bitch. I
Drika.
look way better than you
not
pie
the
faced
doped
hoe.
up bitch.
I look way better than
Drika,
you pie
please.
faced
She's
No,
hoe.
not
she's
a doped
cute
You
up
though.
pale
bitch.
ghost
Not a
pie faced hoe.
doped up dog
I
Please.
face
look better than you.
bitch.
And there's
Not
only
the
one
swollen
Owen
gums.
loser. There's
Not
only
them
one
swollen
Owen loser.
gums.
You a ugly
Not them
pie faced
swollen
bitch. My gums and my
gums.
teeth are
You
even,
gotta go
hoe.
to the
You
dentist,
thick tongue
sister.
bitch.
You
My teeth
gotta
are
go to
good
the
and straight.
dentist,
Ain't never had
sister.
braces,
You
hoe.
gotta go to
Nice
the
and
dentist,
white. You
sister.
upset
Them
about what,
swollen, bleeding
Drika?
gums are
You pick me feminist, you fake feminist, pick me
them
bitch. You're never
swollen,
gonna be
bleeding gums.
picked. You're never gonna be picked. You hate
Your gums
yourself,
bleed when
bitch.
you brush your
No,
teeth.
no, they don't, baby. My teeth are good. I never had a cavity in my life.
You dope.
Suck, man, bitch, pie. You're trying to find
You dope.
anything. You're trying to find anything because you want to tokenize trans people
Doped
and
up.
fuck on them because
Doped
you
up.
want to tokenize trans people and fuck on them, just like Master. Just like Massa, you Bedouinch bitch. Shut the fuck up talking to Harmony, hoe. Look better than you, and I always will. What you thought you did with that? Look better with my natural hair, with the motherfucking bob. You pie face demon bitch. Look at you. What's the
Bitch, your
key?
gums are bleeding right
They're
now.
not
I bet
though.
all that
They're
talking your
not.
gums,
You're mad because my teeth
You don't
are
have to come up
good.
with something
your
My
new,
gums
gums
are
Drika.
bleeding
good.
right now.
My teeth, the size of my teeth and my gums are
Your
equivalent,
gums.
honey. I'm
You have to come
sorry.
up with something
I'm
else,
sorry. You
Drika.
like come something better than that. You
Come on now. You
transphobic
said it
dirty
50
cunt
times.
bitch.
Say
You
You're
something
fake
doped
different.
feminist
up. You're
bitch.
high now.
Can't nobody
You're
high.
high right.
I'm not high. I don't
You
even smoke
fucking.
anymore. That video is like
You
3
fucking.
years old, you weird bitch. You weird bitch. You mad because you ain't get picked? Ain't nobody pick you on or off this app, hoe?
No. She
Huh?
mad because the man
Nobody
that she
picked you, you
wanted to
pie
get
face
picked by was
bitch. Nobody
a white
ever
man
will.
picked
You
her.
hate yourself. How you fucking on trans people and you transphobic? Addicted to what? You're
She's
blocked.
high, y'all.
You
She's
been
high. Look at
blocked.
this high bitch. This bitch doped
I
up.
never got baptized, bitch. I'm agnostic. What are you talking about, Sarah?
You
Got
on
baptized
you
for
on
a
that
man?
dope, Harmony?
Got baptized for a man, Sarah?
You on
The
that
same man that
Harmony?
y'all
You
were.
on that?
I'm on dope
You
now.
on that
Drink,
shit,
be
bitch? You on
better. That's a video of me taking 100 milligram edible. You
a
sound
doped up
stupid.
bitch?
Oh, dope that bitch, like your crackhead mama. She could have aborted your ass, but look, we have to deal with your high yellow, weird looking ass today. You half breed bitch. Get out
Oh
Harmony's
my.
face, cause ain't none of you bitches touching me. Ha! In
Oh.
looks and intellect, nothing. Body, bitch. You bad body bitch.
Is that the
You
only
took a
picture that she
screenshot
has?
of a video of me talking about me taking an edible and say I'm doped up. Kayla, and you just hate yourself too, baby. You talking about some I'm for black women, but not all black people. I'm not gonna fight trans attracted twink lover. You self-hating bitch. Please drop this ho haram. And you honestly just block these bitches because they're a bunch of bird brain nothings. A bunch of bird brain nothings that should have got swallowed up. Bitch, don't nobody want you on or off this app. You hate yourself.
Not the fucking baby doll shoes with a sundress. Bitch, you're
Oh,
a
that's not
loser.
a
Drika, that did not
sundress.
eat the way
You're
that
That's
you
a
not a
thought that was gonna
loser.
sundress.
eat.
You a doped up loser.
Aww.
Girl, that did not eat the way
Aww.
you thought it was gonna eat.
Like
You
Come
dirty,
nothing you're
on.
doing is
That
Harmony.
did
eating.
not
I look
eat.
Harmony,
better
you
than you.
Girl,
dirty.
I
what?
look
What
You
better
is
than
wrong?
you
dirty,
in
Harmony.
every
What is
way.
wrong with you,
Dirty,
You're
cross,
Drika?
and
dirty.
dirty.
That did
That's
And
why
you're
not
you're
eat
being,
the
mad
way
because
oh,
you
you're
you're
thought it
being
was gonna
colorist
dirty.
eat.
now.
You're
I'm dirty because I'm
Girl,
dirty.
darker
what?
than you, Drika. I'm dirty because I'm darker
No,
than
you
you
Girl,
dirty
colorist
because you
be
bitch.
for
doped up.
real.
You bleeding
I'm
gum.
doped up. Doped up.
You're a dope
Bitch, I don't
head.
even smoke or drink
You're a dope.
anymore. That come with something better, you dirty bitch. You're dirty on the inside and outside. Why don't you exfoliate the disgusting fat between your thighs, you dirty bitch?
Y'all look at her
You
heels.
dirty
Go
cunt
look at her
bitch.
page. Just
That's so
Go
doped
look
up
like
at my
that's the
heels.
thing.
I'm still not
That's the thing that be
transphobic. I'm still not
that's the thing
anti-black, and
that
I'm
sucks,
still for
right?
all
Because
women. Because
wait,
you don't like
hold
my
on real quick,
style. I'm a
Harmony.
doped up bitch. You bitches are
Hold up,
weird.
Harmony.
You'll
Because
never
like
say no
that's
shit like that in front of my face. You fucking dirty transphobic bitch. You're gonna get
that's the
everything
thing
that's
that's
coming to
crazy
you,
to me.
Drika.
That's the thing
Everything.
that's really crazy to me
what
though
you
is
gonna
that
do?
Drika, you're
Like
way
I
too.
don't have to
What
Hold
you
do
on,
gonna
hold
nothing.
on,
It's
do?
Harmony,
already
hold
What you
on.
it's
gonna do?
already
Not violence against women. Not violence against women.
No, I said you're gonna get everything that's coming to you. My
Hold on,
ancestors don't play
Harmony.
about me,
Hold on,
baby.
Harmony.
Ancestors.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. hold on a second, because that's the weirdo shit that y'all are too old for that. Drika, you over here talking about somebody's shoes. Oh, guys, go look at her shoes. Go look at her shoes. Go look at her shoes. Bitch, you're too old for that. Like, we have to be so fucking for real. You bitches have kids. You hoes got jobs, hopefully, because
I
one of
don't think
y'all were on the
anyone
fucking clock
impregnated that
stealing
cow.
hours.
No one
Like,
impregnated
you
that.
bitches are way
That
too fucking big to be
half-breed,
doing shit like
self-hating
that.
bitch.
Like, huh?
You transphobic cunt. Fucking on trans people, but you're transphobic.
That's some nasty work. You're just
That's
too fucking
nasty
old. You
work. You
raggedy
just like the
bitch.
white man fucking on us, but call us niggas. You just like them. Is your daddy white
Cause
or your
she's
mama?
a colorist.
She's a
Drika is
colorist
a
bitch.
colorist.
I'm dirty because
That's
I'm
literally
darker
what
than
it is.
you.
That bitch is a colorist.
You couldn't
See, the thing
find
about it,
nothing.
hold on, Harmony. The thing about it about Drika is these are a set of bitches that wanted to fuck with a man and that wanted to be part of his harem and be part of his crew and weren't fucking picked because they weren't pretty enough, etc. And they weren't white enough. Instead, he picked some white bitch
Pivot didn't
and
want y'all.
got married to
Public
her.
don't want y'all. None of these niggas want y'all on
None of
this
them want
app.
y'all. Y'all keep surrounding, and the issue that you all keep surrounding yourselves
My
around men.
gums are
Then
not
when they
swollen or
all kicked y'all
bleeding.
ass, when they kicked all y'all niggas ass, they kicked y'all out, right? Then y'all want to come together and be like, we hate men. We hate men so much. We don't want men around us no more. But all y'all did was surround men. Y'all were giving your coins, your money, your life to niggas. Niggas that didn't fuck with y'all, that didn't want y'all, that only wanted white women. And then y'all attacked the women that came out after them, literally came out at them and said, hey, y'all are not treating women right, etc., etc. You bitches were on the side that were attacking women for defending women. Hello?
Yeah,
Be
what I
so fucking
said,
for
what I
real.
said to her, calling her fat, was fat phobic, and I can
I
stand on
mean,
that.
but she was
Like,
literally just
you
being,
literally been
she was
attacking
literally being
me.
ableist. Are
You're
we
being
okay?
ableist,
Drika was being
colorist,
ableist 2 seconds
transphobic,
ago.
and I call you a fat bitch, and now you're the victim. Bitch,
She
your
was
mama
also
should
being
have swallowed
ableist.
you. I don't even like dope users, honey. That's a video that I decided to take. I took a video of me taking 100
Oh,
milligram
they do.
edibles
They
and
suffer from
recorded it and posted
victimhood.
it. Like
You bitches
dope,
suffer from
dope.
victimhood.
Maybe
I'll
your
give
white
you one
mama's
more
on
shot,
dope,
Drika.
Drika. Maybe your white
You
mama's on dope. You hate yourself. You're
you
fucking on
bitches suffer
trans
from
people,
victimhood.
but you hate
You gotta
them.
stop
You
calling me
hate
fat and you're
yourself,
fat.
baby.
You gotta stop
Oh,
calling
you
me
hate
fat and you're
yourself.
fat.
Oh, you hate yourself. Right.
Okay,
Weed is
ma'am.
not
Okay,
dope, dummy.
gums. Okay,
Oh,
gums.
gums.
Okay, gums.
My mouth,
All right.
That doesn't
Bye,
make the way you think
weed.
it
my
Bye,
eats.
teeth to
weed.
gum ratio is balanced, you dumb airhead bitch.
No, it's
Y'all sit
not.
on this app. It is. I'm sorry. You're so jealous. You hate yourself, Drika.
I may be an
You
airhead, but you
hate
a dope
yourself.
head.
And you're mad because I will never hate
Dope
myself.
head.
It doesn't matter how fat I get. It doesn't matter how dark I am. Baby, I'm proud to be non-binary, bitch. You can never sit on anything that I'm like, bitch, bye. Please. You bitches are weird. Since when was weed dope? And I don't even smoke or use edibles anymore. You're a dumb bitch. You
Drika's a
have no
fucking
life.
loser.
You want to
That
make
bitch don't
rage bait
really. It's
topics.
unfortunate.
You want to make rage bait topics and be a transphobe, but you're trans attracted. But trans people ain't even looking at your ugly ass because they know evil. Energy never lies, bitch. So everything that you're doing is going to come back to you. I don't have to touch you. Like I said, I'm very protected by my ancestors. And I wish you bitches would learn that on this app. Miserable hoes.
It's scary.
Miserable. How dare you be colorist towards haram and be
And
transphobic?
that colorists don't even that should be bugging because it's like it's okay, it's whatever. Be colorist towards somebody, cool. But babe,
No, it's not cool. It's
like
never cool, and you should never accept that. Fuck these bitches. How you
these
trans
bitches are
attracted and a
weird.
twink
I
lover,
could never
but nobody in
give a
any
fuck about
community
what a
wants
light skinned bitch
you.
has to
You
say. Like,
fucking
girl,
cum
bye.
bucket. That's
But
who
you guys
you are,
surrounded
cum
yourself
bucket
over
Drika.
them.
You mad
That's
because
all
my
you guys
body is
talk
balanced
about.
out? You want to talk about my teeth, honey? I've never had braces. They're straight, they're white, and my teeth to gum ratio, if you want to get into that, is pretty balanced. But you couldn't find anything because I am who I am on and off this app, you dirty bitch. You have
Being trans
nothing.
attracted, being trans attracted while you're also
The fuck?
actively and violently transphobic is nasty work, Drika.
All
Tara,
you
you
fake
too.
feminist bitches on this app
And
are the
Lynn, you
same.
too.
That's why y'all flock together, then y'all crash out on each other. You
And
bitches
then
don't like
yell like a bunch
women.
of
You don't
weirdos.
care about women. You don't care about black women. And you don't care about black femmes, period. That's why these niggas dog you up. And you come online yelling about men that never wanted you dumb bitches from the beginning. Twink lover, verse top, trans attracted. You putting on that dirty, nasty dildo and probably don't even clean it, you dirty bitch. Don't you ever fucking talk about me, ho? Cause I'm calling you out on your shit. How you gonna be a fucking
You
trans
notice how
attracted
they
transphobe?
you notice how they didn't want to talk before because they didn't have their all together because they weren't all together or whatever. When I was talking to them, now all of a sudden they want to have all the energy. They're a bunch of fucking
These
weirdos,
bitches
and
are
it sucks.
weak.
And it sucks for that because it's just like, bruh, you bitches could actually go pick up a book and read something and stop sitting online arguing with people all day about stupid shit and trying to one up a man because you bitches can't keep a man. That is the scary part because all you guys do for
Literally.
being somebody that hates men so much, you're so male identified. Every single line is about
Literally.
how much you hate men. You hate men
Pathetic.
because the men that y'all wanted did not
Don't
want y'all.
want
That's why
you.
every single time you guys surrounded yourself by men and was around them and prayed to them and whatever the fuck it was that you guys were doing with those men on this app, they turned their backs on you. They kicked y'all out. They said you bitches are crazy. Then you guys had to flock together like a bunch of fucking birds that you guys are. It's
A
weird. You guys are
fucking
male
fucking bunch of
identified.
pajaritos. That's what y'all are. Some bird ass bitches.
Bird brain
Weird,
bitches.
fake ass feminist bitches. You just want to find a place where you all can be ignorant together. And Tara,
And then
you and
turn
your
around
thick
and
tongue,
say
you've
that
been
somebody is
blocked. Ain't
anti-black.
nobody ever get baptized for a nigga. You bitches are dumb. That same nigga that didn't want y'all. Didn't want y'all.
And
And
wanted a
y'all
white
upset
man
because
at
I
that.
exposed that
A
nigga.
white woman. Huh?
Excuse me? Public didn't want y'all.
Oh.
He's with a white woman that takes care of everything while he fools you bitches and grifts online, you dumb
Right, and takes y'all
bitches.
money. Y'all bitches were handing over your paycheck. Hello?
To a nigga
Actually, because that's actually so wild to me.
he said,
That a bunch of
Beyonce, because he said it is all men. I'm gonna hold them accountable. These niggas
these
just
bitches
like
were
them
these bitches were giving up their paychecks, taking food out their children's mouths
for this
to
nigga.
give a nigga. To give a nigga
And then y'all was about to
sitting on
platform
phone
another
calls
nigga,
for
Pivot,
hours
until I
with this
exposed
nigga,
him.
allowing this nigga to talk to them like they weren't shit
But
for this
but
man.
they were the
All
same
of them did it.
bitches. They were the same bitches when Pivot was harassing me and being abusive. That said, "Oh, how is it abusive? Y'all never met." Like, there's not more than one form of abuse. What are we
Real nasty
talking
work.
about?
And then had to turn
And
around and say, "Oh,
apologize.
I didn't understand because I was so I just couldn't see it because like as a woman who's male identified and because of the colorism thing, like you bitches are stupid."
You bitches are the patriarchy. You are the patriarchy that you pretend to hate. You just want to find a way to one up another woman. There's literally nothing you can say about me because I look better than you. I have better morals than you. I stand on business and I am
She
who
talking
I
about
am
somebody's shoes.
on
She
and
said,
off
"Go
this
look at her
app.
shoes."
Look at my
Like, how
shoes.
old are
I'm
you?
not a
Go look at
transphobe,
her
babe.
shoes.
What are you
Just
talking
because
about? You
you
got on
talk
a
fast, bitch, don't mean
sundress
nothing.
with what? Bitch, what are you talking about? You want to talk about my style and not address the fact that you are a self-hating transphobe that just wants to fetishize and fuck on trans people? Now you're going to have a live about me for days and show people how good I look on this app. That's
Drika,
fine.
shut the fuck up. Drika, you're actually a
I
fucking idiot.
threatened violence
Honey,
against women.
can
No,
I
bitch. I said
drop you
my
really quick?
ancestors will handle you, bitch.
Can I
Because
drop
you
you
would
really
never
quick?
say nothing in front of my face. So my
And I'm gonna bring you
ancestors
right
have
back.
already handled you. Do you not get
I'm gonna
it?
bring you right back. Cause Drika, you're actually a fucking idiot. Cause you're actually fucking dumb. And y'all love to play victim, and that's the thing that really be bothering me. And that must be the white percentage in y'all.
No,
It's
no, you
gotta
an
be.
idiot, Haram.
Shut up, Drika. It
No, you
has to be
shut
the white.
up.
It has to be the whiteness in y'all and that little bit of white. I don't know what it is in y'all because y'all love to play victim. It's the y'all love to play victim. There is no way that you're going to sit here and say, "Oh, she threatened violence against women." When you guys were literally attacking black women last night. Picking and choosing is weird. So it's only okay when y'all do it towards other black women It's okay when y'all do it towards other black women. But when somebody responds to you, then it's, oh, are you going to say this? Are you going to say that? Are you going to pay attention to this? Are you going to pay attention to that? Pay attention to y'all actions. Pay attention to how the fuck y'all be rocking. How y'all be moving. Pay attention to that.
There's
Proving what
some
point,
weird.
Drika?
No, I
Hold on
can't
one
prove
second,
that
Harmony.
point.
Hold on one second. Proving what point are you possibly proving, Drika? And what point could you prove to me? Matter of fact, that's what I want to know. What could you possibly prove to
I don't
me?
care that she threatened me. I'm proving the point that y'all are not principled. She don't give a
But
fuck about
neither
what
are
she
you,
advocating
Drika.
about. I am
Wait, Drika.
principled. I
Drika,
am
no, you're not.
principled.
Hold on, Drika. Hold on, you're not principled because I never cussed you out last night. You directly attacked me. You directly called me a bitch, told me to shut the fuck up, said that I needed to go suck on somebody's dick. You said that first. You're not principled. You're
Oh,
not principled.
so I did it first. Fair. So I did it first. That is my
So how the fuck
principle.
are you saying somebody
That is
needs to
my
be
principle.
principled
I
when you're
curse
no
people
when you're not
out.
principled?
I curse people out, Haram. That is my principle.
So when somebody cusses you back out, then all of a sudden that's an
I give you a
so
real
it's
answer.
not
If you want a real
misogynistic to
answer, I
call
give it to you. If you
so it's not misogynistic and anti-black to call me a bitch and told me to shut the fuck up. Huh?
I'll give you a real answer if you want it. When people are passive aggressive, I'm going to curse them out, and you will
I
be
was
passive
passive
aggressive.
aggressive.
Yes,
So now we're victim blaming.
girl. So how do I
I
know
was
that you dark
passive
skinned,
aggressive, so now we're
Haram?
victim blaming.
How do I know you dark skinned? When have I ever talked to you outside of the
Drika, stop
time?
it. You know I was dark skinned because
How
we
I
literally talked
know?
about it
When
with
have I seen
Drika. Stop
you?
it. I literally say that I'm dark skinned all the time, and you knew that because we literally had a conversation about you and that yellow chick bitch. That y'all were mad at her for colorism. So stop it. I don't like that y'all be
So
doing
you
that
can
dumb
say that
shit
you dark
and
skinned, and
playing
that
with
means you are.
Drika.
Never seen your face or your hand. Don't know nothing about you.
So we cosplaying as dark skins.
Haram, I don't know you. Tell the
We
truth. Have I ever seen your face? Tell the truth now.
Drika. We are
Have I
cosplaying as
seen
dark
your
skins.
face?
Drika.
So you gonna
We
lie
cosplaying
because you
as
want to
we
play the
cosplaying.
victim. You're not a victim. You're a liar.
Oh, I lied about being dark
No,
skinned.
have I seen your face? Tell
Did
your
I say you saw
audience.
my
Have I
face?
ever seen your face?
Did I say you? Did I ever make
Do
that
I know
statement?
that you're dark skinned?
Drika, stop it. Because East knows that I'm dark skinned. Harmony knows that I'm dark skinned. A lot of people know I'm dark
That's
skinned
not
because people
me.
aren't. You too, Drika. We
You're a
literally
liar.
had conversations about it. You're just fucking dumb and
No,
dense,
you're dumb.
and there's nothing in between them fucking.
You
There's nothing in
dumb.
between them fucking ears of yours.
No, you got.
That's the issue. There's nothing in between them ears. Just fucking air and stupidity.
No, you stupid. That's
That's
why
it.
you mad.
I am mad. What the fuck is wrong with being mad? Hello, y'all talking about she's mad. Well, duh, bitch. I got cussed out yesterday and called everything but a child of God. What the fuck? Duh, ho, I would be mad.
Haram, just
Now
block
all of a
these
sudden it's
bitches.
allowed, and now it's allowed to cuss people out. Drika, you didn't win. What the fuck? It's not a win or lose, ho.
She's so weird. You're such a loser. This is all you have
Like,
is your 1,500 followers. You're a weird loser bitch that doesn't even know who you
you're a
are.
loser. What
That
are
is
we
some weird
winning?
ass shit.
What are we winning? Oh
She
my
was called
god,
more
I
than a
won.
bitch, D&D.
Ah.
You're a weird
Oh, you're
loser.
welcome, Coquito. Yeah, start using that, babes.
I look
See,
good. That's a video of me doing an edible. What's your
Doped
problem?
up.
Oh,
Dope the
dope
fuck
that.
up.
Dope that. Dope
you're
that.
Dope the
It's
fuck
literally a
childish.
up.
video of me talking about doing an edible.
Trashy. Trash
Aw.
box. Trash
Aw.
box.
Aw. Your
You're
pussy's a trash
childish.
dumpster, hoe. You
No,
fucking
tell them how
cum
you got
bucket.
baptized
Don't
for that
nobody
man.
want. I
Tell them how
never
you
got
got
baptized
baptized
for
for
a
that man,
man,
you dizzy dumb
Drika.
bitch. You
Aw.
slug brain
You're
bitch.
mad
You
because
doped up
you're
whore.
mad because
You got
Deshaun
baptized
didn't
for
want
that
you.
man. You
Deshaun the
loser ass
abuser didn't
bitch.
want you.
You
Hold
got
on one
baptized. You was
second,
Aw.
gonna fly
Harmony.
that nigga out,
Cause
hoe.
you see how you just went and called somebody a whore, a
She's
dumb
a
bitch,
whore.
saying all these things. That's
You dope
misogyny.
bitch.
You're obviously not principled yourself. And so all that shit that you be talking about, oh,
Dope
I'm
bitch.
principled, I'm principled, I'm principled. You're not principled, babe. Because every time your fucking mouth starts moving, you run into homophobia, you run into misogyny, you run into transphobia. You just don't like that shit towards you. That's the difference. You could say it towards everybody else, but you don't like that shit towards you.
She's still mad about that weird abusive nigga that lied about his whole life and I exposed him. It's all on my page, babe. I was never flying. I don't fly men. I don't give men money. I don't give men time or attention. I don't have to do much
Zip
to get a
zip. I
man's
like.
attention
Hold on one.
anyway.
Zip zip. The whole. She's not being principled. She's because
I
fat
admitted
phobic.
to my fat phobia. I said she's a fat bitch. And that's
She is. But the thing about it, sorry, Harmony, but the thing is, she only called her fat after she was called a dope fiend, after she was called, said that her mouth wasn't right, after she was called broke, after she was called a whore. So that's the shit that be pissing me off because y'all say a bunch of shit. And then when somebody returns the favor and says, okay, since I'm a dope fiend, since I'm poor, since I have bad mouth, well, bitch, you got a bad body. Since I got to go to the dentist, you have to go to the gym. Go to your primary doctor. Get some Ozempic. Get some semaglutide. Now all of a sudden now all of a sudden we in the wrong because
we
since
responded.
you said to use the dentist. Okay, bitch, well
And
you
I'm
use your
wrong.
healthcare.
I'm
Get
never going to sit
Ozempic.
on me calling her fat and say I was right about that. That's the thing. I can hold myself accountable. Like, I don't have to follow the crowd like you weird bitches on this app.
Like
Black
y'all are just
rainbow
fucking
people
weird.
exist and our lives matter. This woman fucks on trans people but talks
Literally,
about them
she likes
online.
trans
She's an
people. She
unprincipled
likes
weird
queens.
bitch.
She likes the LGBT. Like, she literally is fetishizing the LGBTQ community. Huh? Like, that is so fucking weird to me.
Can you send me this? I'm about to make a video tomorrow. I'm tired of these bitches. And they can say what
Yeah.
they want.
Do I have? I think I
You
still
still have
have
my
you on
Discord, yeah.
Discord. Yeah,
Send me
because
those
that's when we were in the
videos.
Discord with that weirdo that
Yes. Yes.
wanted to have an issue, but then it was just like, okay, girl, got it.
None of you bitches are principled. Y'all follow around each other around and just echo chamber each other. You don't care about women. You never did. These are just topics for y'all. And y'all don't even do good at these topics because you never know what you're talking about. To be intentionally homophobic towards that man that was up there, to be T-phobic and you're fucking on trans people, and then you call yourself a verse top? Honey, do you want to be trans and you're
Using
upset
all
because you
the
can't be
trans
honest with yourself?
using all the trans and
Clock
LGBTQ
it.
slang and everything.
T.
Then
Bitch, get
they
your
said
throat
that
fixed.
they said that if they would have called me fish or cunt, I would have been upset. No, bitch, I would never be upset when a trans woman calls me cunt.
Right. What are we talking about? It's a compliment.
Like, what do you mean? That means like what? Are you okay? If somebody called me cunt, I would never be upset that a trans woman called me cunt.
And black trans women created a lot of the culture that we follow. The language, the even way that we do our makeup, contouring, the surgeries you bitches get. Like, stop playing in their faces. Because I'm not going to stand for it. I've been the same bitch
And they were
off
saying,
this
I
app
think it was
since I got
Beast or
on
one
this
of them
app.
that said that they look like that trans women when they do the makeup. It was one of them. I don't know who it was, but that when trans women do their makeup, they look like drag queens and stuff.
That's not
Bitch,
true.
like
But
that's the
y'all are
shit that like
copying
we
their
I was
techniques. So
listening to.
what
I
you
was just
look
like,
like?
okay, girl.
This bitch needs to even out, needs some
They said that they
foundation.
look like hookers.
She needs some
They were like they look
foundation,
like
and she need to change her blush because bitch, you look like you got rosacea,
they
Drika.
said that they looked like they look like hookers too. Said
No, zip, 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 zip. We don't even know if you're a black person under that profile. It was queer black people that created most of the language that we use in Av, and it was trans black women that created these trends, honey. Even the waist cinchers that y'all like to walk around and wear. Y'all want to be tea women. So, but you can never eat like them. You're not going to disrespect them in front of me, bitch.
all because I said that misogyny is going to turn around and hit us too. That's all I said. And you see how it's funny too how they're like, "Oh, I can't tell that you're a dark-skinned black woman." But you know I was a dark-skinned black woman because nobody is cosplaying as being a dark-skinned black woman on here. And two, if I would have said I was a dark-skinned black woman in any other conversation, you wouldn't have accepted it. So what's the difference now? And then it was like, "Oh, well, I'm going to attack somebody. I'm going to cuss somebody out who's being condescending to me." So you're victim blaming. Because how is that condescending?
The,
You're
the
making an
thing is,
assumption.
the thing is this: her saying, "Oh, I never seen your hand or your face." It shouldn't take you to see my hand or my face for me to tell you I'm a dark skinned black woman. And even if you were not a dark skinned black woman, you're still a black woman standing up for a marginalized group, and that's what they're mad about. That's what they're mad about because someone's
Like,
clocking them under
but in any
shit.
other conversation, they would have accepted the dark skinned black woman.
Exactly.
But in this conversation, because I said, "Hey, I notice a pattern," and y'all have accepted this pattern before, prior. Maybe you guys didn't learn from it that much. Now it's, oh well, I don't know. I don't know if you are, but when we talk about other things, then it's okay. We're accepting that I'm a dark skinned black woman.
Right. You're right. They don't like to be
Oh,
held accountable. She's talking about I win. Girl, what did you win?
what did you
Win your
win?
ass a membership to the gym, bitch. Like, leave me the fuck
And that's
alone.
and that's the whole childish shit. It's
Win your
like
ass a fucking certificate to the dermatologist to get rid of your rosacea, you transphobic bitch.
and that's the childish shit. It's like, I win, girl. You're too
Look at her
old to be acting like this.
shoes. Okay, you can dislike my shoes. I'm
Like,
black,
you're
zip
too
zip.
old for that. Like, I win. I just want to prove a point. I just, like, bitch, you could never prove a point to me, and I don't need a point to be proven by you.
You can dislike my style, my teeth, my hair, my body. Guess what? I'll never be a self-hating transphobe, honey. You're upset because trans people live in their truth and you don't even know what yours is, you lost fucking puppy hoe. You
But that
bulldog in
shit
the
is
face,
crazy.
bitch.
A femmes advocate, petite men's, reverse top, twink lover, trans attracted.
A verse top twink lover. Twinks are gay, are young gay men. So, bitch, you don't even know. Lord have mercy. Gay men ain't
And
checking for you,
I
baby.
also thought that non-gay people, cisgender people, don't use the word twink.
Yeah, it's a slur. It's a slur. Don't even know who she is or what she's advocating for.
Huh.
Butterfly, shut the fuck up with your big long ass chin coming in here.
I think that's
Ain't no,
Anna Mac.
ain't nobody.
That's the picture of Anna Mac. But
Okay, whatever.
yeah, but the trans women, gay men, trans women have a panel conversation. Girl, nobody cares about that because I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you bitches.
Right. You always want to bring in like everything wasn't bad. The prompt alone is horrible. Y'all siding with a DL whisperer, a cisgender male who identifies as gay.
Non-male centered men. Remember, we're not male centered.
We're not male centered. We hate men. No, y'all hate the men that didn't pick y'all. Y'all some pick me feminist ass, fake feminist ass bitches. And y'all just mad because biological black women are done helping other communities. You don't make any sense. Anyone that's biological means that you're living, living. Go to school.
These bitches are stupid, are slow.
The hell are you talking about? All of us are biological beings. Women, womanhood, these are social constructs.
It's a trans woman up there. I
Who
don't
gives
give
a
a fuck.
fuck, butterfly?
Like,
And they're gonna
bro,
be harmful and tokenize her too.
like, just because one trans person agrees with you bitches
You
don't mean
sound
that you
like those
bitches are
white people
right.
that said,
Like,
well, I
Candace
got a
Owens
black
agrees with
friend.
white people. Candace Owens ain't right.
Right.
Like, what? What
Y'all
the fuck?
always use
Hey,
us for y'all
pirate.
social justice issues. Zip, zip, zip. I'm a female at birth, honey. I'm not trans. Y'all don't know shit and y'all just be talking out your assholes.
Just be slow. Just slow. It's actually very unfortunate and sad that all I said was black women also suffer from transphobia. And we got here. Crazy, Nat. Crazy.
It's absolutely insane. And that's what they don't get. And y'all some bandwagon fake ass bitches. Because when I was exposing Supreme and I made the very real point of that it's black women, especially dark skinned black women, who are also being harmed by T phobia because we weren't, black women, period, weren't even seen as women. And especially not dark skinned black women. We were all masculinized, right?
Yeah,
And
I
we're
remember
being,
that
yeah, we're
because
right, and they were agreeing and yeah, all of that. Y'all have no backbone,
The
no
Harmony,
principle,
that thing
nothing.
too is, remember when I called out the Supreme Lady too, and I had those multiple lives about it?
Yes.
Those were the same chicks that were against me, that were harassing me.
That shit
Those
is
were the
sick.
same
Yeah,
people.
Tara.
And then they had to turn around and be like, oh,
Right.
oh.
And Tara swore up and down she's not transphobic, but you were in it. I'm still a black person. Zip, zip, zip. What are we talking about? I just emphasized about dark skinned black people, black women. A
She
man
said,
like
it's unfortunate. I thought you was trans.
and
What does that even mean?
what does that mean?
Like, what does that even mean? Somehow y'all fall into transphobia without even trying.
Because that's who they are. That is the core of their essence, is to be
Like,
fake mean girls. Calling me a dope fiend over a video I made of me taking 100 milligram edibles as a test. Tara is a transphobe. She been a transphobe.
Tara
Okay?
is a transphobe, but unfortunately, what's worse than being a transphobe is being fucking dumb. That bitch can't read, and I know y'all could hear it through her talking so fucking slow.
Exactly, pirate. And that's the thing. I'll never get offended if someone thinks I'm trans. I'll be like, oh, I'm not. And that's the fuck it. But I love trans women. They're beautiful, inside and out. They know who the fuck they are. They stand in their truth. Trans people, period. And you bitches are mad. Big mad because nobody wants you from any community.
Like, y'all just need a fucking hug.
Oh, are you
What the
Tara
fuck?
Zip Zip Zip? You thick tongue bitch? I never said I wasn't transphobic. Bitches are weird.
No, because you could literally hear her tongue hitting the roof of her mouth.
Aren't you the
Like,
one that got baptized for a man? Baby, pick that tongue up.
like,
Ain't nobody
bro,
get
I
baptized
can
for a
hear you
nigga.
choking on your tongue right now. I can hear
Like,
you choking on that
slow
shit. Let it
down.
go.
Slow
Speak.
down.
And then Drika, you bitch, just because you talk fast don't mean that you fucking right,
And
hoe.
her squeaky ass voice and that thick tongue. Bulldog face bitch. Get out of my face. You
Now all
can
of a
never
sudden,
compare to me, honey.
now all of a sudden we can't be fat phobic, we can't be anything, but you bitches can be everything under the bus. Okay.
And talking about some I don't want you leaking. Like, bitch, are you okay? That was really disgusting.
Disgusting. Like the what came out of their mouths were horrifying. Was
Why don't you
absolutely
play the tape
disgusting.
again? Maybe Zip 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 didn't hear it.
Zip Zip don't give a fuck
I know
about that.
that.
You
Pirate
look at
King.
this. Look at this. I'm gonna show y'all right now. I'm gonna show y'all right now. This is why I call it what I call it, right? We're on Drika's page. This is Drika's page, right? This is Drika's page. Somehow she has mind you, okay, Cankles. But
Oh my
somehow
god.
we have problems with primarily darker skinned black women.
There's a trend here.
Why are you obsessed with darker skinned black women? Why are you constantly just having an issue
There
with
is a
darker
trend
skinned
here.
black women? It's a
It's that white
trend.
mama. And now you against public, but you was up his asshole a year ago. Y'all are so
Oh, this is
transphobic
old. This is
and
old when they got kicked
disgusting.
out the crew. When they
Yeah,
got
after
kicked out
they
the crew
attacked
and
me for
stuff.
exposing him.
Right. Exactly
And
that.
wanted to make fun of niggas being abusive online. That nigga's a
Exactly that.
scammer. He scammed people out of thousands of dollars with
Mind
his
you,
fake pet business.
so many of these videos were taken before. So many of these videos were taken before they were even falling out. So you bitches were taking
Fake.
videos of people that y'all were fucking with. You're weird. You guys are stalkers. You guys are
All you
weirdos.
feminists on this app, even the pretty crew, those bitches are weird too. Transphobic as fuck too. Y'all
You
birds
bitches
of
are
a feather,
weird.
y'all flock together, then you clash out because y'all are the same. It's like the Spider-Man meme.
Exactly.
It's like the fucking Spider-Man meme. Fuck
Oh,
out of
so you
here.
can see my
Oh
hand,
yeah, I was about to
Rika.
say now they can see your dark skinned hand.
Now you can see I'm dark skinned, child. I am a darkie. Don't tell nobody I'm a darkie.
Your
Don't tell the girl.
username, I'm never gonna repeat your username, but it literally says what it
No,
says.
literally my username says that. No, because that's actually so sick. My username does say that. Look at this one. Tara. Don't you dare.
This bitch looks like Miss Potato Head, easy to draw head ass. Bitch, don't you ever
Tara, don't
looking
you
permanently concerned and
dare.
constipated with that thick ass tongue
Tara,
and
don't
nose.
you fucking
Man, you
dare.
don't even have edges, baby. Get out my face.
Don't you dare, Tara.
Mrs. Potato Head, baby.
Everything is about
Looking like
men. All
yellow
her all
chick.
her stuff. Look, men,
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 men, men,
men.
men, men.
Everything. Black male privilege. Men, men. Everything is about men. But somehow y'all are not male centered. Somehow. Should women like men? Everything is about men. You bitches are
Y'all
obsessed.
are not intersectional feminists, and that's
You
why
guys
y'all
are
all
not
fucked
like
up.
it's not there's no way that you guys are not centering men. Everything
It's
is about
always the
men
high
or the
cortisol
women's
having.
relationship with men.
It's always the high
Everything.
cortisol having pie faced bitches that want to be
She
harmful.
studies Tara studies gender psychology, yet doesn't
You
understand
bitches
that
are
black women
grifters with
are
that
suff
AI picture.
black that you can't understand that black women suffering from transphobia, but you are supposedly studying
Gender
gender
psychology?
psychology,
Deconstruction? You're not deconstructing shit.
deconstruction.
Oh, man.
What? Okay. And this is University of Baltimore.
Man,
Girl,
they need to take your degree away, ho.
they need to go women should stop sleeping with men. Everything is about women's if men are not in the topic, then it's about the women's relationship
Because
with
it's
men.
rage baiting, and that's how they get views, because they have no personality. They have nothing to talk about but create echo chambers and repeat white supremacy. You bitches are,
Like
we're
everything
never
is
going to be
about
free. Golly. I want freedom.
everything. Everything is about men. You can't stop talking about men. If you're not directly saying men, y'all are talking about women's relationships with men.
The prompt
Everything
is
is centered
ignorant.
around men. You bitches are the actual male centered people. You guys are male centered. Your hatred of men, which I don't give a fuck about these niggas, but all you guys do is
Zip,
talk
zip,
about
zip.
men or
Shut
the women's
up.
relationship with men.
Nobody cares if you think dark skinned black people are pretty. The colorism happened, the transphobia happened, and it continues to happen. And what the thing is this, we don't owe the T community anything. You owe them everything, bitch. Black trans women are being unalived simply because they are black and trans, honey. They get unalived more than any other trans race of trans women.
My thing about that is even if you sit around and say, I don't think I owe anybody anything, why the fuck would you even sit around and talk horribly about people and violently
Right.
attack people?
Why are they the topic of conversation? Because it's a bunch of rage baiting shit because y'all don't have any intellect. You barely got the beauty. You don't got the brains. Y'all come online with these rage baiting topics to be oppressive to other groups of people. What did trans women do to y'all? What did they do to y'all? Drinking, you fuck on trans women, but you're transphobic. You're just like a white person. Bitch, are you blackfishing? We got a
That's
Rachel
real
Dolezal
nasty
on the
work.
loose?
Crazy.
Mad because no nigga on this app wanted you. You thought I was in competition with you. I didn't even want the nigga. Niggas running after me. What are we talking about? Goofy bitch. That's a good one, Obasti. Goofy. Fucking
Or
goof troops.
Public's favorite one is stop being weird. Y'all are weird. That's so
And
California
public
with
turned
the
on me
weird.
and put me in potential harm because I stood up for dark skinned black women, Haram, and the other women that were on the panel saying that he's harmful and colorist. This is a day after I
Mind
talked to
you,
this nigga, expose and
Harmony,
pivot to him.
Harmony. The crazy thing about it is, mind you, we were actually defending his child, and so we were defending his child, his wife, and other dark skinned black women because because the what are those the red pill men were attacking
Because he has
all of them.
a white wife that
They were
takes
attacking
care of
his wife. It said
everything.
that his wife was his. They said his wife was less valuable than a used car.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
he was calling. Then they were calling his child the R slur.
Wow.
And then they were you screaming and yelling at this Haitian lady.
But that's the thing, though. Zip, zip, zip.
And
And nobody's asking you to be a social justice warrior for anybody. Just leave them the fuck alone. Why you
that's who
gotta be
we were
T-phobic?
defending. We were literally defending all those people, right? And
And he
saying
turned on y'all as soon
and
as you.
turned on us, and we're like, bro, all we're saying is if you actually believe in the things that you're saying, you would have never allowed those things to be said about the people that you're cool with. You didn't even have to sit there and yell at them. You could have said something and he said, "Oh, I wasn't by my phone." But you were by your phone to defend your fucking gap, and they said that you were scrawny.
Cause that nigga don't care about his wife either. That nigga's a grifter. I hope she leave his ass. That nigga worked for Liberty Mutual. He has been. He's been grifting on this app. This nigga's just like the DL Whisperer, grifting on you cis bitches. You
No, literally, they
lack of
don't leave their
discernment
house.
cis bitches. They the one and the
They think
same.
they think coming on TikTok is fighting for somebody. Like, bro, what?
Get a fucking life.
That shit is crazy to me. And these are the same bitches that attacked me during that time, attacked Sydney during that time, attacked Oxford, um, the rest of them during that time. And then I had to turn around because he kicked them off the island and said you bitches aren't cool enough, you hoes aren't light enough.
Y'all not sucking hard enough. Like,
Right.
basically,
Y'all
you're
not
not
giving enough
kissing his
money.
ass enough. When I say
Y'all
sucking,
not
sucking
giving
up to
enough
him.
money now because you know they were spending their hard-earned money.
Why are you talking about cases in the clinic as if these dirty dick niggas don't give black women BV for fucking with other women? What are we talking about? Why are y'all trying to act like that disease and STDs come from the queer community? That is really sick.
That's the shit that that's the shit that Tara said too. And the comments were saying also, it's like the research shows that black women get STDs and STIs from straight men. They are literally not practicing safe sex with other women. You bitches are literally this is when the red pill niggas be saying their shit and be like, yeah, you guys are all sharing the same because you guys are truly all sharing the same man.
Booty hole bandits. Maybe that's Drika. She's a top verse. Go back to her thing. What did she call herself? Maybe
Oh,
she's the
she's
booty hole bandit.
right.
Like, what are we
As if,
talking
and then they
about?
were saying like, oh, gay men play with it's because they play with poop and stuff, and it's like, but straight women also participate
Yeah,
in,
and
you
anal
know,
play. And if you're clean, bitch, it's called douching. Y'all don't have good proper hygiene. Y'all don't even wipe your coochies with water when you take a piss.
like that shit is so weird to me because it's like you guys all participate in it. You guys are getting STIs, STDs, and BV, etc. because you bitches aren't practicing safe sex.
Like, no one is telling you that you have to be a social justice warrior for nobody, but just leave people alone. Why do you need to go out your way to be harmful to the queer community? Hmm?
Like, just fucking dumb and ridiculous. You hoes can't like it's just so crazy to me because y'all love to sit there and pretend that y'all have shit to say and y'all are smart and etc. It's just stupid. And then Drika was mad because she said every single time I come into the room I always think that I'm smarter than them. I
No,
am.
that's a projection. You are smarter than them, and they can't
I
keep
am
up.
smarter than
And that's
you.
why they had a problem with me too, because I actually know what I'm talking about. I am smarter than you bitches, and I stand on what I say and what I believe. Like, baby, what are we talking about?
Not only am I smarter than you, but I'm 100% sure that I'm more educated than you. That I have more degrees than
This
you.
bitch went to my shoes. Look at your shoes. What?
Like,
With a sundress,
hello?
and that wasn't even a sundress. It was a romper outfit with the train. I like that outfit. The thing is this, you don't
I
have to like
hope
my style, but guess what? I'm not a T-phobe. I'm not harmful. I'm not an oppressor. I don't want to be in alignment with white people. I'm not male-centered. But you
I
bitches
hope one of
are.
them
You're
bitches have a
pathetic.
doctorate because that's the only way that they'd be more educated than me if you bitches have a doctorate. So
Period,
I
haram.
truly hope one of y'all have a doctorate.
And you know they don't. That bitch, like, you know they don't. They fell out with fucking Yellow Chicken. She's just, y'all falling out with the bitches that are just like y'all.
Just like
Spider-Man
you.
meme. So who's the problem?
And then was confused about Yellow Chicken was like, oh, she's so colorist. You bitches were hanging out with the colorist. Like, are we
And a
okay? We're
T-phobe.
perfectly okay with her name being Yellow Chick.
And that same nigga pivot was playing in all y'all faces. But I'm the one that
Hey
called him
Val,
out, so I'm the problem. You bitches are weird.
how are you, girl?
I'm doing good. Is it still the same topic? Or was it?
Yeah, cause they came in here and I was trying to get them in here to talk to them, but they started the whole like yelling and screaming and just being
Wait, how
ridiculous
long you been
over
on
here.
live?
Like maybe an hour, hour and a half.
Damn. So they was jumping you?
Tried.
Try.
They tried and they failed.
Tried. They tried.
Definitely tried. Cause you know they don't have the same type of they don't have the same type of power over here as they do over there. So I guess.
Can't you read the prompt, Black Mystique? Y'all be the worst trolls. Like, save it for someone else.
Oh shit. Let me scroll up in the chat. I can see everything.
Yeah, they tried, but it didn't really work out because it's like you can't really argue with a bitch that is just dumb. So I guess they were showing Drika was showing Harmony's photo and stuff, and it was just like
Trying to call me a
you bitches
dope
are
head
troll.
based off a video that I chose to make and post online of me taking an edible. There's plenty of videos like that people make. So how does that make me a dope head? You were trying to find anything and reaching for and grasping for straws because you know I'm that bitch and I stand on it on and off this app, baby. You're mad because we fell out because you're a pick me, male centered bitch. That has
Oh, did I
nothing.
show you Val? The
Girl, bye.
this is her thing.
The bitch is
This is
trans
Drika.
attracted and transphobic. Verse
Trans
top.
attracted and transphobic. There's a lot going on. Twink lover, fine, fat, pretty. Is this? Did that say semen advocate?
No, it says women's.
Women's advocate, petite minds. I mean, I actually. So she was beefing with you,
Yeah, she's a verse top.
verse top, but
But you
not.
want to talk. She's a verse top, but you want to try to make gay jokes, and tell that man, "Are you good? I don't want you leaking out on the
Oh,
panel."
did you not hear any of the videos,
I
Val?
I
didn't
don't
hear
think
none of
they
them. I
have.
just got here.
Right,
I'm
I
with all the
forgot,
nonsense.
girl.
I want y'all to catch me up because I'm only on the part of the chat that says Kayla Wayla, and yeah, I'm all the way up here. I
Oh, you
see.
scrolling up, girl.
I
Are
scroll
you
all the
high?
way up, child. Like I scroll all the way. I seen that Drika was here though. She said addicted. Go live. I am live. They gonna keep muting you. Y'all was muting her.
I sure was,
Because
because
she
you know
was.
what? She kept on muting me and in her live. So every time that bitch opened her mouth, it was a mute.
Jesus.
Because she loved to do that over there. So yeah, I sure did.
But
Sure did.
This y'all
I
too
gotta understand.
serious over nothing.
Show me the videos because I gotta see the type of rhetoric that she could say. Is it just nastiness? Because if she's a verse top,
Mm-hmm.
then you really LGBTQ. You the Q. You the
Mm-hmm.
queer. You know.
Right?
Hold
And
on,
you're
I'm gonna show
trans
you right now.
attracted. She's just like those white people that would beat us and F us and then call us N words.
They've always been irrational and violent. They've always taken that out on their spouses and on their partners. But to listen to the DL whisper is to enforce what he says because he himself is an agent of chaos. He himself will sit back and lie and will make fun and will not tell the truth when it comes down to it. Because whenever it came to him a few years ago, because I have interacted with him, I asked him,
Sorry, I wanted to see if I
why
could
is he dealing with all these DL men
make
if
it
he's
go a
saying
little
all
bit
this
faster.
stuff
Probably
about them?
not.
He will sit up here and say, well, that's just my type. Those types of DL, those types of gay men that mess with DL men are nasty. The reason why a lot of people do not like the DL whisper and say that people are wrong for listening to him is because he is exploiting
Hold on.
the
Do we got one of
stubbornness
them still
and
in
hurt
here?
of
Are they
women
still here?
that have gone through dealing
I
with
don't
these
even
DL
know,
men.
to be
Oh,
We
okay.
honest.
disagree. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Actually, I don't mean to interrupt. Amazes me how people who say suppression in their life come on here and talk about. I disagree because I think when we say like, okay, well, the DL whisperer is still dealing with DL men, it's the same thing as when we see misandrists that are married.
Look, he's being
When we
fucking
see
dumb.
feminists that have boyfriends, when we see pro women that are still fucking niggas, it's like, if you don't like niggas, then like, why do you not deal with them? Why are you still dealing with them? Like, it's the same thing. Heterosexual women are still going to fuck dudes, and gay niggas are still gonna fuck niggas. Like, it's gonna be a thing. And if he is fucking a dude that's on the DL, I mean, well, what can we say about that? Like, he's doing his research. If you ask me, he's supposed to keep fucking He's the DL whisperer. He's supposed to keep up on fresh intel. He gotta keep his motherfucking notes up to date. You know what I mean? So he gotta keep fucking them so he can keep pumping out that content.
Okay, I see you with the 1,000 coins.
It's not like he's telling the truth about most of the stuff that he's been through. I think that some of his stuff is calling out DL men harassing black women.
He's currently harassing black women. The black women that disagree with him, he harasses and puts their addresses online. He's not a.
You was just harassing us.
How the fuck
for disagreeing with you?
Oh no, that's not harassing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you.
How is that? Can you define what harassing means? How is that harassing?
No, you disrespectful to women. No.
You see how? Wait, you Basti. You see how that shit don't make no fucking sense? How is that harassing?
Disagreeing is harassing them. I'm a little
What?
like.
Wait, what the fuck?
You would not have this energy. No,
you called me out my name first,
You wouldn't have this energy with trans women. It don't matter what they say to you. No, you wouldn't.
You called me a bitch and told me to shut the fuck up.
You would not do this to the trans women. If they call you fish, you ain't gonna curse them out. If they call you cunt, then you ain't gonna curse them out.
Nobody has. They've never called me out for anything.
You don't do this to them.
You don't follow me,
Drika. Whoever is talking out. Hold on.
My thing about that too is that shit don't make no sense, right? No fucking sense. But also Val, Drika came over here and was like, "Oh, you guys are being fat phobic or whatever." I don't know what the fuck she was saying, but I was like, and she said that we that Harmony didn't have any principle. So I was like, okay, so you don't have any principle because you attacked me first. You were calling me bitches, saying that I need to go suck this and da 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 first and all that, right?
She wasn't misogynistic for calling you bitch, right?
Or telling me to go suck
This bitch came up here, right?
And she said, "Oh yeah, I am principled because the thing that I do is I cuss people out." Oh,
okay.
But and then no, she came in here hot, posting my picture, talking about your gums bleed and you're a dope head and all this stuff.
And
I say, okay, and you're a round bitch. Called me a whore, all this type of stuff. That's male centered. Like, girl, you're transphobic, but
I got a question. So her only line is like the fish comment. Like
she said that if they called me fish or cunt, I'd be upset, and I wouldn't, because if a trans person called me fish or cunt, that's a compliment. So what the fuck?
I don't think fish is a compliment, but I understand why you think cunt is a compliment.
Fish just means that you are giving how do I say it?
Fish is not anything that's endearing though, but it don't have to be transphobic back.
Fish is endearing among other trans.
When it's towards an actual trans woman, it's endearing because it's like, oh, you giving fish, like you're unclockable. But don't tell a woman that she's giving fish if she's a woman. Like, there's just some lingo that I would never adopt.
But the thing is, if you're in the trans space, and if you're in like a trans drag queen space, and you like also cis women participate in like the drag queen space and like that space, right? And they say, oh, like you're fish, like you're giving, then that would be a compliment in that sense, right? Like that would be a compliment. So it's like I wouldn't take offense. Like her saying like you would be so offended. It's like I wouldn't take offense to this, because if I'm in those spaces and they're saying that to me, then those things are compliments. So that wouldn't bother me. That shit, like, it just wouldn't bother me. So it's like, okay, like I don't care.
All right, let me give you what's something that people like. It's like AAVE. I know when to not use AAVE towards a specific person. I don't know, like, you know how like we use.
The thing about it, Val, is if they're only gonna call me that if I'm in their spaces and I'm actively participating in their ballroom
It's not an
culture.
insult. I understand what you're trying to say, but it's
That's
not an
not true.
insult. Trans women are women, period. So there's no
Like if they
insult. Cis and trans are just descriptors. It's not an
if somebody
insult.
were to
It's just
call me
still not
fish
my lingo
outside,
to
but
adopt.
if they were to call me fish outside of that, then like yeah, maybe I could take offense to it. But if they're gonna call me that, I'm most likely going to
Well, that's
be
what she's saying. Like, if a
within the
trans woman
space.
does not have any solidarity with you, and they are, let's say you're arguing with a trans person, and they're literally just a horrible human being outside. Like it has nothing to do with them being trans, and they
Yeah,
do
and if they call
call
me
you
fish,
fish.
then I could take offense because it would be misogynistic. But like cunt, fish, etc. Like it's dependent. It's especially like it's the same thing when it comes to bitch. It's
Yeah, it's
dependent.
something. But bitch, I can reclaim because that
But bitch
I
is
can.
also for them too. Like I
Bitch
think
is
it
for
just
them, but I know that fish is not for me because that's not my. I'm not. That's not my identity. Like I'm not a part of the community.
I can see if it's two cis women calling each other fish, right? That's appropriation. But
Yeah.
a trans woman calling you fish, I don't think that's like
And you're
harmful.
in the community,
Yeah.
and you're in the community, yeah. But like if somebody, like if a gay man or like somebody and you don't know them, you're not in community with them, and they say fish, I can see why as a woman or as somebody who has a vagina or whatever
Yeah,
would
but
take
if a
offense to that.
yeah, if it's a gay man now, that's different.
Yeah,
Like
like it's
they playing
context,
in your face.
it's very context like driven. And so like I get where like within context it would be offensive. But the
But that's
statement that she's making
mhm.
doesn't really make sense to me because she's trying to make it seem as though, oh, you wouldn't take offense if these people did it, but you're only taking offense if I did it. If it's offensive, it's offensive. I don't care who did it. If it's
Type shit.
offensive,
Yeah,
it's offensive.
I agree with that.
Like, you know what I'm
So
saying? Like, if a trans person calls me a bitch, I'm gonna be offended because, like, we're not in community with each other. Same thing if a random woman calls me a bitch, I'm gonna be offended because we're not in community together.
okay, um, okay, and then what was the. So her whole thing is like she's taking her power back, even though she's still dealing with these people, and she's like, is she kind of like, is
That
she
is
just
not
trying to
her
get in her?
thing.
Hmm?
No, Val.
What's going on?
This is a
No, her
racial.
point is she's trying to say what she's doing is because originally, right? I was saying that when it comes to DL Whisperer, I was saying the DL Whisperer is perpetuating homophobia and anti femininity, misogyny, etc. And I was saying that like the DL Whisperer is saying that anything and everything that a man does is gay because it's connected to femininity, etc., is just going to turn around and harm women more because it's pushing men or DL men to be further in the closet, and then it could also push them to do more violence because everything now is considered gay, etc. Right? So I said we shouldn't be promoting a man like this, and we shouldn't be defending somebody like this because it literally is going to harm us because homophobia is rooted in misogyny. And I furthered that and said the same thing as transphobia rooted in misogyny. That because I was under the impression, right, that if I connected it to saying transphobia like something like calling black women men or saying that black women can't have children, etc., like masculinizing black women, that they would have understood that yeah, me being transphobic and saying like you look like a man or etc. can hurt us because it hurts us in the long run. Like the same thing when it comes to like sports or something, saying like, oh, we have to check women to make sure that they're women, but then black women are the ones who are checked more. Like that type of stuff. So I was hope that's why I said it. I wasn't saying it to try to what's it called, tokenize trans women or etc. I was thinking that that would be the thing because if I brought up like Serena or what Williams or whatever, they would understand that and be like, oh, okay, cool, I get how that
I
in
was
that sense
listening to
misogyny and
you.
transphobia would affect me as a black woman. That's
I'm
what I was
listening
trying
to
to
you,
portray.
but I have to address. I think you Basti in the comments. Y'all never heard like an African say akata, and like akata can mean like akata just means you're like removed from your home, but when they say it to like Black Americans, it can be endearing, but it's like it's so neutral that it's like if you take it as something that's endearing instead of like being called your name or you know, like they're still calling you out of your name. So it's just kind of like, I've seen people kind of like explain Akata when Black Americans like call them out. But it's like in our communities, we know that it's not like an endearing term or a negative term. But I see when people try to over explain and overcompensate and like, oh, it just means this, it just means that. But I'm like, yeah, no, it's bullshit because our parents say that to us and they know it's not endearing coming from our parents, but they never want to like own up to it. So that's
Yeah,
But
how I feel
also,
about like fish.
but it's like it's essentially all it is essentially context driven, and
Exactly.
also
But I
if
don't
you're
like
within
being gaslit
community
because like
driven.
I grew up, so I'm in Maryland, right? And we are a very much safe haven for like Vogue culture. Like in high school, like we have people like, you know, like if we have trans people in our high schools, they're all within our community. Like we don't even like, they don't even get bullied down here because we have like Vogue, like East Coast culture is like uplifting of a lot of like ballroom and Vogue culture. So we always had like mentors, whether it was like trans women with like master's degrees to be able to like lift people up. And then we all grow up with the knowledge and like the language just like embedded just in everything. So we've been like, even before like the whole Beyonce Renaissance thing, like we already knew what cunt was, you know, like all this different, like the culture was already embedded. So like when I say like, I know what fish means, it's because I know what fish means. I've literally, like, I don't know. So I don't like being gaslit around like, oh, how you gonna tell me? But I'm like, because I actually engage in trans people's lives. Like, I don't know.
that
I
doesn't
think it
mean
just
that you're
depends,
part of the
but it's
community.
one of
Like,
those things that depends though, like because it's truly one of those things that depends. If you're in community with people, the language and the definition of things are going to change, and it's going to be very relative of do I am I in community with you, and is
But
this
I'm
the
also
class of
like, am
community?
I also like in my identity, right? I'm obviously not a trans person. So I think like what's her name? What the fuck is the girl named Christy? Whoever's on the screen or Drika.
Oh,
Drika.
Drika.
I was about to say, who's Christy?
Like if I say something that's not like the in the comments they're like, oh, you're tokenizing yourself or whatever, and I'm like, but I'm like, okay, like that's how you talk to somebody when you feel like they're not in community with you. But when there's no way I can like prove in my identity that I actually, you know, engage with like, you know, the culture and
But
like.
that's still tokenizing because you're not trans. Like, I get what you're saying. Like,
But I'm
you
like,
are.
that's language that you use for people that don't have solidarity with you.
That's
Also,
no, that's
why
not
do y'all
true.
feel like that? Because I'm
Because
actually genuinely trying to say like I see the parallels of when people are saying like a term is endearing when they know it's not.
so when it comes to fish is a term of endearment. Like it again, it means you're not
But when
clockable.
you're saying it to
T-phobia. Hold
a
on,
trans
it doesn't.
woman,
No, it doesn't matter because trans women are women, and y'all keep trying to separate and make this delineation when it's just both descriptors. Cis is a descriptor and trans is a descriptor, and it's rooted in T-phobia to even think that way because cis women, especially dark-skinned cis women, are attacked because people think they are trans. We have never been seen, black women, period. I'm not dark-skinned. Black women, period, have never been seen as women in this country. We are masculinized, which is why there are a lot of attacks that happen to cis women from T-phobes is rooted in T-phobia. Like, there's no way to, like, exactly, pirate. There's no way to clock someone positively or negatively. But using them as an example, it is money, love. You just don't want to be educated, and that's fine. I see where you stand. I stand where I stand. That's okay. I just navigate accordingly. But to say it's like it's offensive to call a cis woman that when you can't even clock a like, I can, man, I can look at a woman right now or someone that's femme presenting, and I'm gonna take them as that. I'm not gonna look at them and be like, oh, they must
but
be
you know how
trans or
cringe it
like.
would like listen, you know how cringe it would be if like you are in community with trans women and all like if I come out my mouth and I say like, oh my god, you're looking like fish today,
I'm not
I
gonna
just
say that.
But
I would
that's not
never
how
That's
say
they
that's
that.
not
So
what
feel.
we're
how can I like
saying.
but that's
No,
but
no,
that's the
no. I
but
think
I'm
maybe
trying
there's
to
a
make a connection.
misunderstanding.
Like it's not mine to reclaim. So if
No,
I
but
can't like
That's
be
that's not what
comfortable in
that's
that
not
happened
what we're
way,
though.
saying.
but
But Val, that's
I'm
not the
trying to have a progression of thought. Like I want y'all to make the connection. If I If my
We cannot
identity,
say that to trans
but like,
women, but we're saying it's
like,
not
okay, but
offensive.
can I finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
If I know my identity is like, that's gonna, like, that cannot be received. What? Oh, it's something you want to say for yourself.
No,
Well,
but
Well,
that's that.
yeah, that's that's a
That's I think
misunderstanding.
that's where having miscommunication. We're not saying that we can like I can't say that someone looks fish, right? I can't say it, and I also wouldn't be okay with like say a cis woman saying it to me or a gay man saying it to me,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Or
not what we're
even to be
saying.
honest, or
but
even to
that's
be
also
honest, a
Drika's
trans
point,
even
because
but
it does happen.
but
You
Like,
know.
that's her
I never
point. You didn't even.
discounted. Wait, Harmony. I
Go
never
ahead.
discounted that those things weren't said or that it can't be offensive. I never discounted that, right? Like if a trans woman came up here right now and said to me, "Oh, you're fish," I would probably take offense to that because I don't know you. It's the same way somebody says like, you're being such like you're a bitch," and I don't know them. I'm going to take offense because the term is very context driven. It's very based on one, the context of the situation, who's saying it, and if you're in community with that individual. And so, like, yes, I never discounted with Drika that I wouldn't take offense. My point to it is I wouldn't go on a rampage, on a transphobic rampage, if somebody did say that to me, right? I wouldn't be in a position where those things would be said. That's what my point is. And it doesn't discount what she said as being homophobic and transphobic. Like we can't turn around and be like, oh well,
Right.
trans people are misogynistic. Yes, you're right, but so are you because you're literally doing it right now. That's my point is that like you're not going to bring up what other people are saying that well you wouldn't accept this. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't accept a white person calling me the n-word either, but that doesn't mean that this black person over here isn't being homophobic. Two things can be true at once. I wouldn't accept disrespect over here just like I'm not accepting disrespect from over here.
But that's the thing, though, Beyonce. She wasn't even saying it how you explained it. She was trying to use it as a gotcha moment, so you can say
Right.
something transphobic. Like that's literally what the fuck
Exactly.
it was.
And it was very much be like, oh, how dare they call me that? Oh, how dare they be like that to me? And it's just like that shit doesn't bother me because like I'll address it when it comes up.
It
If a
just kind of
person
seems like she was rejected from like a
And
part of
that bitch
her.
need to go to therapy.
right and
Well,
not take it out on everybody else. Like their
well,
thing
let me
is that they
finish.
don't want to be
I
seen
think she
as
was
being
rejected
trans.
from the people that she shares intimacy with. So if you're sharing intimacy, like she's trans attracted, right? And like if you're in a relationship and like you're experiencing like, I guess like that language around you and you're not able to like talk about, I just don't understand like her disposition overall on why she's participating in the live. And that's the only reason I'm
It's her
asking so many
live.
That she
questions.
She
hosted
hosted it.
it. This is
But like what's her issue with if she, like how is it's
She's
That's what I'm
nonsense.
transphobic.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I told her. Like, you are trans attracted, but you're transphobic, and that's clear because, like, someone didn't pick you, right? You're trying to find
Well,
But I'm
and
any
also
way.
like someone rejected her.
Yeah,
my thing also to that is
men,
oh
trans
but
people, you're just miserable, bitch.
but my thing to that too is a lot of transphobic people have never been um not like have never been like what's it called discounted or pushed away by trans people. A lot of people probably didn't even outwardly know that they met a trans person to even be discredited or whatever it like a lot of us are literally just transphobic because we are built in a world that is transphobic.
Right.
A lot of our views have nothing to do with somebody else hurting our family feelings or we couldn't go on the date with the person that was trans or blah blah blah. Like literally it's just because the world is transphobic, the black community is transphobic, the United States is transphobic, everybody is transphobic, and we were built and lived and grew up in a world that is transphobic. Hence is why they are so perfectly okay and comfortable with saying the things that they were saying and pushing the narratives that they were pushing so violently because nobody would hold them accountable. And then when somebody did say, hey, you guys are wrong, they turned around and became the victim and said, how dare you say I'm wrong? You must hate me. The same shit that white people do when you turn around and say,
Exactly.
hey, you were wrong because you were being racist. And then they play the victim. They attack you and then play the victim and say, well, you're
When
not
you
part of that community.
respond,
How dare
exactly.
you protect that community? It's like, even if because like obviously what I'm saying, obviously too, right, as Black women we have actually, it's a little bit selfish of us, but we do have a self-interest in protecting trans women, because we literally will end up we will end up with a dagger in us too. We're not going to be skipped over. There should be a self-interest in us being like, hey, actually I care about trans women, because once they're done, they're going to come for me. It's the same thing when it comes to African Americans and immigrants. There should be a self interest in immigrants as African Americans, because when they're attacking immigrants, they're attacking you too. You're going to have the dagger in you.
I got a question. The question's on like hierarchy of identity in like just like these intersectional conversations. Because like, okay, you guys remember like the girl with like the pink gym in Europe,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Natalie B Fitness.
Yeah.
All right. So if I see like obviously like she what was it? It was like bait and switch. Like she said that her gym would be open to trans women when she was trying to like get, donations and stuff, and then all of a sudden like she she took her word back. The backlash of that was deep racism. And like when I see like white trans women and like like just be able to be like super violent and like call a Black woman like a monkey and stuff, because like like she exercises like her own boundaries. I think in like that situation, sometimes I don't know what to prioritize, because like it's just violence on both sides, and I feel like I kind of
Wait, what do you
empathize.
mean? What do you
Like
mean? So like was the cis woman transphobic first? Like I'm
she
confused.
was
Like did they
transphobic first, but do you
okay, and
have
then they responded.
solidarity with racism in that scenario? Like if you're like,
Okay.
okay, if someone is transphobic
Oh,
and then like
I think you can
MAGA,
prioritize both.
hmm,
I think you can
how?
prioritize both,
How would you
right?
go about that? Like as an
Because like
example.
for instance, right? Like if I'm talking, oh, there was a video actually of this ICE, this guy, this black man that was ICE, and he said something to one of the white people that was that
yeah,
was
he
against,
called them a house nigga.
and then they call him a house N-word. I feel like it is very clear to say you shouldn't be ICE, like that's weird. And then also, how the fuck are you racist? Because you can't be pro trans and also racist, and you
But
can't
that's
be
like a lot
anti
of,
racist and
yeah,
anti trans.
that's a lot of like the way that like when you see like TERF people, like that's their whole rhetoric. Like, like they, or especially like TERF Black women, like the
Because they're not actual
Pilates.
feminists.
Yeah, TERFs are not feminists. But to your scenario, you attack both points, right? Because the T phobia, especially it not you use the whole community to get funds for your gym to only then again be T
So she
phobic
didn't
toward them,
receive any funds
or
from,
like saying that they can come in. Sorry,
I
or
think
saying
people, yeah, she just kind of like baited and switched, but in the end, nobody really like
okay.
supported her. And that's why she kind of made the decision to go private.
Okay. Well, yeah, she baited and then switched it up. And then they were being racist. Absolutely not. You're not going to be racist just because you're also a marginalized person. Doesn't give you any excuse or reason to be racist. And then if you are from the trans community or queer community and you haven't unpacked your racism, then you're not a safe person, period. Because then that tells me that you're also being racist to the actual trans people in the community, right? So you can call out both. We don't have to pick a side, like, or weigh it out. They're both wrong, and you can call out both harms.
Well, I agree. I just see it a lot also. Like I've also like, been friends with like trans men, and they're also like sometimes they're just horrible fucking people. But
I mean,
yeah,
anybody could be horrible.
yeah. So
Like that's open for anybody. Like anyone, no matter what marginalized community you're in, you could be a horrible person. That's why I don't like the whole like DL whisper and the whole like if a guy cheats on you, he must be gay, or if he doesn't show you that he loves you, it's because he's gay and he needs to go find him a man. If he calls you a bitch, if he does anything wrong to you, it must be because he's gay and he finds you a man. And
Right.
all reality is he's just a horrible ass person. He's a like that's just really what it is. He can be straight and be horrible. A lot of men are horrible and straight. They're not attracted to men. They're attracted to power, and one of the ways that they can show power is by conquering a woman. They're very much attracted to that. They're just horrible people. There's nothing about them that are gay. They're just horrible. And so like that's the thing I don't like about the TERFs. And TERFs aren't real feminists. All these bitches that sit around and say, I care about black women and da 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 da. But then when I bring up a black woman who was a victim of transphobia and lost her life because of transphobia, they wanted to ignore that and name it something that it was not, name it something else in order to ignore the transphobia. They don't actually care about black women. They don't actually support black women because if black women, if trans women are underneath that umbrella, how could or even just women who suffer from transphobia, I don't even fucking know. Like you don't care about black women. You bitches just want somebody to yell at and scream at and be mad about because the men in your lives have did you dirty, and now your response to that is to hate every man. And that's why you guys are male centered. You have fallen into I like women because I hate men. And it really is just if a man would pick me, I'd go right back over there.
Literally. Hmm. That's it. They're just male-centered fake feminists that only care about the women that agree with them.
That's
And
literally
most of
it.
them are
Like
just light brights that are colorist as well.
Girl, let's
they're
talk
mean
about it.
girls. Like it's weird. They're fucking mean girls, and it's disgusting. Like that whole I win. I thought we were besties. Like, bro, you guys are almost
Yeah.
40 years old. You guys are some light skinned mean girls, and it's very fucking weird. And I don't care. I don't
So
care
who
about
was the
that whole
other
like
person? Sorry, not to cut
it,
you off. Who was the other person that
Drika,
was Odrika, and then who was next?
Tara,
So I could block them.
Lynn, East.
Not everyone in the chat was like trans attracted
Yeah,
though.
everybody. Well,
Well,
not
everyone in the
trans
chat.
attracted.
No, not
Well,
trans
Lynn is
attracted.
supposedly gay. Lynn said that
Okay.
she likes women, so
When
she
did she
supposedly
become
has.
gay?
East also said that they are into women, but a lot of because here's another
That's a
phenomenon.
bad
A
question.
lot
That's
of
not what I mean. They were not. Okay.
the thing about it is this is another phenomenon, and I don't give a damn. Y'all could y'all can get rid of me, cancel me. I'll accept the cancellation. I will not change my mind. Um, but the other phenomenon is women who were heartbroken by their baby daddies or whomever it was that were in their lives, and then they start liking women, and now they are I'm gay, I'm lesbian, I'm bi, etc. because the shit didn't work out with men. So now they have to write off all men because it didn't work out. That's my phenomenon, and honestly, I might have to do some research on that because I feel like I might have something in there because it's very fucking weird how everybody on here just all they do is just I hate men, but I also am attracted to women.
But you know what it is? It just all leads back to male-centered pick-me
It all leads
behavior.
back.
Because the only reason why you now like like women, again, it leads back to men. The only reason why you're calling men DL is leads back to men. You're just male-centered.
Just
You
male
hate your
centered, and
fucking
maybe they do
selves.
actually like women because you know what, all of us are a little bit bi.
Right.
Um,
Well, I'm not saying that they don't, but what I'm saying is
but
like in these cases where people are just so boldly saying that, oh, he
right, being
cheated,
public about
so he
it.
must be DL. Like that's not the case. Again, men are horrible. Straight men cheat. That does not mean that he's DL, right?
Portia,
And
sorry, but also
mhm.
Ubasti, you're gonna have to cancel me on this one, Ubasti, because I have a great example of this one. I'm sorry, but Portia Williams.
For sure. I don't think Abasi's disagreeing with you. They just followed you.
That is going to be my example. Portia Williams.
Yes. Yes. She's a great example.
Another matter of fact, let's just go through all the Real Housewives.
Come, we don't got a DL women risk whisper.
No,
No, because
guys, we
yeah,
gotta go through
I
all the
was
housewives
thinking
because
about
all the
that
housewives
because a
have
lot
gone
of
through
them
a
be
moment like
wanting
this.
coochie, but be ashamed about wanting coochie.
Because what's the other one? From Beverly Hills. That's the sisters of Kathy Hilton. What's her name? Kathy Hilton's
sure.
sister. Oh crap. But anywho, Kathy Hilton's sister that was married to Marco, whatever his name is, she too, the moment she got a divorce, she got with a woman. It's like there's gotta be there's gotta be a pattern. There's gotta be yes. Yes, she was like she wanted all the gays to go to hell. Just to have multiple failed marriages. Like it's crazy. And then she was like, you know what? I'm gonna pop out. Pop out with a woman. There's gotta be some science behind that. Not the most of the cat. Also, yeah, the women. Oh, yeah, because I brought that up too yesterday about the DL women. If because they said they were like, well, all men are DL because essentially that's all. DL Whisperer comes to the point of all men are DL. So if all men are DL and they agree that all men are DL, one, why do we have a DL Whisperer if all men are DL? Because
Literally.
wouldn't we just assume that they're DL? But also, what about the women? So are all men DL and all women straight? Because there's a lot of DL women. There's a lot of DL women. All child, everybody DL. Everybody. At
Sometimes
this point,
I would say
Everybody
that
gay.
I wouldn't say I would never claim being DL, but sometimes people just don't ask. You know,
That's true.
I'm like,
thank you,
what?
Val.
Sometimes
That's
I
the
don't.
thing. That's sorry. Go ahead, Val.
No, I'm not saying really anything that much, but I'm like, I'm definitely into women, but I just don't, I live a life that don't put me in the scenarios I want to be in. I don't pursue women, but it's just like I think maybe I have to unpack that.
No, heavy on the sometimes people don't ask because a lot of people get into relationships and they don't ask the fucking questions. They go start looking at DL Whisperer and it's like, oh my God, look, he pushed his hair back a little bit. When you could just ask and just say, hey, are you attracted to men? Who are you
Literally.
attracted to? Who have you dated? Who have you interacted with?
Right, but then they don't want to be. Well, I don't think they would care about being
Yeah.
biphobic, but they don't want to be called out for their biphobia. But also, like, I think the whole DL conversation is very nuanced because, again, we live in a society where men are supposed to be one thing, and if you're not that, then you are transgressed against. And so, a lot of black men been loving other boys, been loving their homies and are afraid to come out because of the backlash. That's why they unalive T women. Not because they didn't like her or didn't want to F with her, but because someone found out or they're afraid
Yeah, and
someone's
then
going to
they want
find
to go
out.
cover it up. And
Mm-hmm.
then the world wants to cover it up and say, oh, I didn't know. No,
For
babes,
G
you
men
should have
too.
hidden.
I just watched a video about this guy. He's like you can send him anonymous stories, but basically this guy he started sleeping with his sister's husband, and the husband was clearly like DL, and he wanted to experience, being a top with a man, and he would throw little hints and stuff, right? And so he basically said, I reposted it. He basically set a honey trap, and they had an affair. And then one day, when he realized that the husband was like actually falling for him, because he was staying with his sister because he was having financial
Mm-hmm.
problems. But when he,
Oh, that's was some nasty word.
right, right,
Trifling.
right, right. And so he set up a honey trap. The husband fell for it, but he thought, they were just gonna mess around or whatever. Yeah, it's on my repost. They were just gonna mess around or whatever, and come to find out, like, because it was a meeting spot. It's called Rhodes Park or something like that. This is like in
Hmm.
Detroit, and the G men go out there, and DL men come and they do stuff in the bushes. So he set up
Yep.
a honey trap. He was talking on the phone loudly, talking about how because he just started noticing little things. Like he was like that the man would wait until he gets off at work at midnight to have loud smacks with his sister so he can hear it, basically. So just little things like that. And then he was like, you know what, I'm gonna see if he's really DL. And then he ended up sleeping with him, and the dudes ended up falling for him. The guy realized that he falls for him, is like falling in love with him, because they would leave the house around the same time at midnight and meet at that park. And then one day he left, but he didn't meet him in his usual spot, but he was watching him from another spot in the park. And other G men were coming up to him trying to, and he was refusing everybody because he wanted his sister's brother. And so when
That's
he
nasty
right,
work.
so when
They both real
they
nasty,
both
real
trifling for this. And so
trifling.
once he realized that dude was actually in love with him, that's when he left his sister's house. And then 6 months later he got a call. And he noticed too that the sister and the husband were fighting more because he wasn't sleeping with her and stuff like that. And 6 months later, after he moved, he got a call that he unalived his sister.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
That whole situation effed up. I was just like,
That's the other thing
what?
too about the DL Whisperer thing. Like, too, you brought a really good point because there are some men out here like him that are going out of their way to out people or to prove a point. And it's like, what point do you need to be proven? Like, why do you need to prove a point about somebody else's sexuality?
All right, there was this guy that went to my school. Y'all know who Joyce? She's on
Bro,
like
Joyce? Yeah.
Now That's TV. So
Joyce.
I like
I'm
Joyce.
sick of her.
I like Joyce a lot. I think she's bad. But so there's a guy that I grew up in this area. He became like an OnlyFans model, and he was on the show. Like basically the dude that fought Joyce. Did you actually see?
Yes, I saw that season. I saw that season.
I grew up with that nigga, bro. And like we
The
never
gay
really
for
understood
pay. Yeah.
gay for pay. But I also always used to tell people, like, he also grew up in like Nigeria as well too, and like he's always kind of not been. He's always kind of been very demonic. I'm not gonna lie, like just a demonic human being. Like even before like the Now That's TV situation, he's like been exiled from like the African community around here because like he is a rapist and like all this different stuff. So like he would still find ways to prosper though, but so like, just being a fucking cis man or whatever. But like, I don't know. Like I just feel like that moment I seen him put hands on like Joyce on like a national kind of like television platform. It's just like we told y'all that he was. People don't have context, but it's like this guy. His name's Tosin. If you actually look him up, he's like, I don't know how to. I'm a little traumatized, so I'm trying to get it out. But his name is Tosin. And if you look him up, you'll see that he's like a popular OnlyFans dude and like an avid abuser in that space. And he actually, even before like he abused like Joyce and stuff, like he was kind of like still doing that within like the OnlyFans community, which is also like a different. I think the OnlyFans community is like an underground content TV industry, also community. I'm not making sense, but my point is, what is my point? That dude's very harmful, but we already knew he was harmful by the way he grew up. Sorry, I can't really get it out. It's like years of things. Like if you look it up, you'll see like girls getting tattoos of his name on their forehead. And it's like maybe, yeah, it's just too much. She's like,
Yeah, that I seen that one, but Joyce got beat up a few times by men on that show.
Ooh, what
I didn't
show
like
is
that show.
this?
It's
This
like
is a Now
this.
That's TV. It's a dating show. She's just on that network, and she's a gay. Excuse me, she's a trans woman. But there's a lot of DL or gay or bi men that are attracted to her because she's a pretty girl. Her body T. She's very yap 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 yap.
No, she's
Um,
fish. That's very fish.
like she's a very pretty girl, and so like they are attracted to her. And the thing about it is, she's outwardly trans. They know she's trans. and they're still attracted to her. And they get very flustered that they're attracted to her because it's like she's outwardly trans. Like she tells people that she's trans. So it's just like I don't understand
I remembered
what's
my
happening there.
point
And the same
because you
thing
were
for the
saying
dark
like
skinned
people
girl
had a
too.
point to prove. And like if you ever want like a live like if you ever need to do like a case study on men and how they act on when they have a point to prove but behind the scenes, like there's a specific episode where you see Tosin being very like flamboyant and it's just like not believable at all, but like still violent.
Yeah, like they had the dark skinned girl too, dark skinned trans girl on there too, who everyone knew that she was trans, and one of the guys slept with her, and was like,
Tosin,
he was like, oh no, I didn't know, da 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 da, and it was like, you knew, babes, you knew she was trans, you just like maybe you didn't care, I don't know, or maybe her being trans was what got you, I'm not sure, but you knew she was trans. I don't know why you're acting like you didn't know, and you're shocked. A lot of the men there be knowing, and it's just like it's okay that you're attracted to her. She cute.
what was the other girl? Sydney. Sydney was on the show too. It was a mess. Sydney, but the thing
Sydney is
is,
a mess.
that whole show, like they were kind of like hunting him because he posted his schlong like everywhere, and everybody knew he had them 10 inches. So like it became like a meat hunt. Like everybody on that show was trying to, pursue him. Like whether it was in the shower, whether he just walked the door. Like between Sydney, the dark skinned woman, and I really don't think Joyce was really checking for him, but like he would just like be on anything. But like, yeah, he basically did anything with anyone that walked. And the only time that he ever got mad at someone claiming that he obviously like slept with someone was when they were like trans. But it's like you make content with trans women in broad daylight. So why are we doing this on a TV now? Like it's crazy. Like, but it's
Yeah, why
like
are you confused now?
it's just really frustrating. And then he went ahead and opened a Nigerian food store after that in our fucking community. It was very strange. Like, why are you not even like, but like, no, like literally, why are you cooking food? You're giving people STDs. Like, it's really a lot of nonsense in the DMV it's a lot. Like, I never will
Too
heal.
much. Val.
It's not, I can't even explain how crazy that this man exists. And he's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, and also he said that he has had sex with like thousands of girls and stuff. So
Yes,
it's
with,
like
you remember Diamond, the body.
with Diamond, yeah. And it's just like, come on now. And he's known for spreading, like, literally girls come out. Like, he actively had an active infection and lied to a girl and had sex with her, made content, and lied and said that he got checked and everything and had like an active infection
He been had that.
and gave it
That's
to
the
her.
crazy thing. He put basically we went to Morgan State in Baltimore. He been had people already said that he had STDs when he was on campus. So I'm just like I don't even know
Yeah.
how you even got that far in the OnlyFans, career.
Because a lot of that isn't regulated, and the girls, unfortunately, it's not the same as the corn industry where it's regulated. It has more regulations, at least. It's not fully
Right.
regulated, but there's more regulations, and there's more safety around safe sex and making sure that the actors are protected in that stance, at least.
Who else in
Where
this live? Can I tell you about us in us? I was watching T.S. Madison's podcast, and I don't remember the name of the guest, but they were basically saying how they were dealing with a man, and like the scenario was there was an arrangement, and the man was married, and yeah, the man was married and his personality was a personality of someone that really wouldn't take no for an answer. Like if you couldn't see him like on that weekend or it was like inconvenient for you, yeah, like he would basically like try to do financial, what is it called? When you financial coercion, something like that. But it was a scenario of financial coercion where there was arrangement. I guess the woman, she did the deed, And then it was like a week after. So it was like a 4-figure arrangement, like $7,000 that was kind of like wired to her account. And after that, it was probably like her birthday week. She went on to the island. She went on vacation with the $7,000 that she had gotten from dealing with the man that was like married. And during the vacation, like the man, because she did something that he didn't like, or he put his like marriage at stake, he disputed the $7,000 wire transfer while they were on the island still in that moment. And like I was listening to the podcast, and it kind of just made me really sad to kind of like understand the different levels of like, there's like abusive tactics that only can be targeted to people that wouldn't have, I guess, a way to express that outside of their, like they wouldn't have anyone to go to. Because if you try to hold this person accountable for taking $7,000 and disputing a charge on a payment that they had, you can't really go to the police because it's like sex work. Versus also, if you like out them as well too, like you might just die as well, but also you're still stuck on an island. And yeah, you could be stranded there. So I'm like, it's just different levels of cruelty that I was trying to like process. But the wife had a lot of animosity for, I think y'all should watch the podcast, because this was one of the podcasts that went viral, and kind of probably started a lot of like the rhetoric from cis women, like kind of like experiencing, because the person was venting about like how the wife was just super nasty to the person that, I think this is actually what happened. The person that was seeing the man on the down low, she told the wife what had gone down after the money was taken out of her account, right? So yeah, like the wife then, was like pretty transphobic. And then the podcast was basically about how she had a lot of disdain for cisgendered women in that scenario of, cruelty happening to her, I don't know. I know that was a lot. I didn't want to put y'all to sleep.
No, you're fine. Pirate King got me cracking up. Well, bank he got? They grilled me over a $20 charge. He out here getting $7K back.
Even way before like this Dio Whisper stuff on like T.S. Madison's podcast. So I'm like, maybe this is just like still like the downstream of that, because there was this one clip that, like the TERFs are like circulating, just to kind of like fuel the rhetoric that, trans women hate them. But if you experience that level of cruelty and you're venting on a podcast about how this person literally could have like really stranded you, how else would you feel? And like the wife is not like, I just don't be a horrible person.
I think the issue is when people attribute someone being horrible because of their identity. And it's like, that happens a lot when like people will be like, no one, like straight people do things all the time that are horrible. And no one says you're a horrible person because you're straight. Like, it's just like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, but I mean, like, just like socially, like, you're not, like, so many people are horrible, and like so many straight people cheat, straight people do domestic violence, straight people do so much horrible things, and nobody's sitting there like, oh, you punched your girlfriend in the face because you're straight, even though that is possible. That's probably the real reason. But like, nobody ever says that. It's just like, oh, it's because he likes men. And it's like, you don't have any proof of that. The only proof we got is that he likes women. So why couldn't it just be because he's a horrible person and he likes to punch women in the face? Just, I don't know.
Let me get
But
taken down. Yeah, I know.
I don't know. It's almost 2 a.m., but I'm gonna go to bed. And unfortunately for these bitches, they think that I'm finished with this, but they just gave me so much content. And I do appreciate that for them. So I will probably be here back again with another topic, talking about how they're transphobic and how they hate trans and gay people.
Well,
But y'all
you
have a
just
good night.
you just add me, invite me rather. I'll talk to you later, Haram,
Will do.
my beautiful dark skinned sister.
Girl, I'm gonna be light skinned now. I'm gonna have to change
Right?
my name
You
because
over there
I guess I'm not dark skinned no
blackfishing.
more.
That is wild.
Right.
Are you how do I know you're dark skinned? Who's doing that? Nobody. Girl,
Like
bye. Big
what?
tongue. I'll talk to you later.
Stupid.